Hello, hello. Is it not going to show me my chat? My chats? No. No, okay, let's do this. I don't understand. Somebody's got to know. Somebody has to know how to do this. Somebody's got to know. So I can actually watch the chat on my screen here. Let's see. Let's see. I am going to give it a minute and see what happens here. Let us all see what happens. Because I will just chat on my own. How about that? I think there's quite a few lives going on tonight, and nobody wants to come in little old me's live when there's big names, big names going on out there. Couple things. I kind of want to give a shout out to, not a shout out, but a mention of Truthfully Trisha. I popped in a live or two of hers, and ever since she and her husband have split, she seems to be keeping things very positive. She's still not my cup of tea, but that's okay. A lot of people are subscribed to her, and that's wonderful. I just think it's amazingly great that she is not. Hello, Lily. Lily lady. Lila lady. Wait, Lila lady. Lil lady. I think it's great that she is talking about more positive things instead of choosing to do crazy fake things for attention. How are you this evening? Thank you for subscribing. I think there's probably a lot of people going live tonight, and I'm still quite a small channel. So people might have to watch the replay of this. And I can't seem to understand how to, I have to watch the chat on my, here, let me turn on the camera. I have to watch the chat on my, hello, on my phone, because since I'm on Hangouts, I was thinking I was going to bring a couple people on possibly this evening. But I can't seem to bring the chat up in my video here for some reason. Is there, do you know if there's other lives, big lives going on right now? I think what's her name has one, Perplexed or whatever her name is, Perplexed. I can't remember her name. So I will just go ahead and discuss what I was going to discuss, and if people pop in, then great. If not, then that's fine. They can watch later. I wanted to go over that 7-hour video. Sorry, my hair is growing out and it's just driving me nuts. It's in that in-between stage. I want to discuss that 7-hour video that it was on someone named Dave's channel, and the whole idea of it was to get people to kind of kiss and make up, if you will, in the drama community. A lot of bad things have been happening in the drama community. People getting swatted and doxxed and threatened, and feelings hurt really bad, stuff like that, and lied about, things like that. So I had that video on and listened to it while I was cleaning today. And I got up to about 3 hours and I was like, okay, I have other things to do. I can't listen to this the whole time. So there's still about 4 more hours to listen to. And the chat was just going crazy. Like people from both, I don't like calling them sides, but people from Rodeo Drive side and people from the ghetto side, as somebody likes to call us. So here's my thing. I didn't see really one time where MGL was accused of something that was not true. Okay. Now, Diane was accused of a few things and it was proven not true. Now, MGL, people said, you know, put the link in the chat telling, you know, the guys who were running the chat, hey, go look at this video, look at this video, look at this video, with proof of things that MGL has said and done. So if you listen to her closely, she says she's a listener, okay? She's not a listener. She supposedly does this for a living. She dominated the entire conversation. And I was like, can someone else just talk, please? Like, I want to hear other people's point of views. Well, that didn't happen very often. And when she is explaining something, she has to go into depth about everything. And in my opinion, it seems as though she has a way of manipulating to turn it around to make her seem like the victim in everything. Well, you just don't know what I'm dealing with in life. You don't know how hard I work. You don't know how this, how that. And it's like, we're not talking about that, for one. Stay on topic. Don't try to deflect and distract. And for another, we all work hard. We all are going through a lot in life. You're no different than anybody else that has things they have to get done in life. And that's what's frustrating. When somebody acts like they're the victim all the time. Now, I'm just going to say, she has stated herself that she works twice a week for 4 hours at a time. That's 8 hours a week. And then she does phone calls at home. So when someone says, now, maybe working hard in her mind is a lot different than how she used to work. Maybe she's not used to working that much. So going from how she used to work to this may seem to her like she's working really hard. But when you've got 2 jobs and you're a single mom and you're taking care of a big house and trying to take care of bills and everything else, that's working hard. Or if you're a married mom and you're doing all those same things, it doesn't matter. But working 8 hours a day, 8 hours a week, and then doing YouTube is our choice. YouTube, if it gets too stressful for you, you don't have to do it, right? This is the thing, is some people seem to think that they're locked in to a contract with YouTube or something. It's like, no, if it's stressful in your life, if it's causing you problems in your life, and it's a lot of work, you can always stop doing YouTube. But sometimes people don't want to stop doing YouTube, you know, and because YouTube may be the closest that they get from get to stardom like they want. That's nobody else's fault. If you want to do YouTube, then you have to take what comes with it. And then she says, you know, if you only knew how many videos were out there about me, what is said about me. Well, I think there's certain people that egg that on, that stoke the fire, that enjoy being talked about, right? I mean, there's been many videos that she's done that she says, please do talk about me. The more videos out there about me that people watch, the more money I make. So have at it. You know, she gives permission and she's excited about it. But then in the same sense, she doesn't like it. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. And maybe if you didn't behave in the manner that you behave, all these videos wouldn't be made out there about you. You know, people don't just make videos like that for no reason. Are there a lot of lives going on tonight? I can't either. I really can't. It was really hard for me to. Well, thank you for being here. I've never had just one person in my life, so maybe people aren't getting notifications. Oh, you were there? You were in the chat? Is that right? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, and then when she says her son just laughs and thinks that people are ridiculous, does he not see the way she behaves? I mean, it's like, hi, Barkin' Mad. Barkin' Mad, I like that name. Does she not see the way does her son not see the way she behaves? How can he say that he can't believe that people act the way they do when his own mother is behaving the way she is? And in this live last night, Dave, the guy who was running it, kept saying, well, you're a life coach. You're a life coach. And she goes, just because I'm a life coach doesn't mean I don't have feelings or I can't stick up for myself. Here's the difference. This is what always has driven me crazy. Dare to be different. Hello. Oh, mommy ramblings is on. Hi, Elizabeth, cat lady. Here's the difference. And you guys, please remember, this is not a bashing video. I'm just wanting us to discuss the video that happened last night, okay? I want us to talk about it because we have a right to talk about it. So here's the problem I've always had with her, and that is, you say over here, I'm a life coach. I'm the America's favorite life coach. I help people. I'm this, I'm that. Buy my sessions, buy my merch, okay? And then over here, you have F you, see you next Tuesday. Get the F out of here. I've got your name, your number, your address. This, I wish you would have died in the Waco fire, jump off a cliff, blah, 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 blah. Those are just namingly a few things that have come out of her mouth, okay? So life coach and this person over here. One day, she'll come on and put a video up about life coaching. The next day or night, or even that same night, she'll sit there and do 6, 7, 8-hour lives fighting with people, yelling, screaming at the top of her lungs. If you are going to represent yourself as a professional on social media, you either are going to act professional and be a life coach, or you're not going to do that on social media and you're going to be this person. This is what's always bothered me. You can't mix the two. They don't go together. You can't expect people to take you seriously when you say you're this and you act like this. It goes back to that old saying, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. I am shocked that a person who engages in victim shaming and smear campaigns was hired by a company as a life coach. Exactly. I agree with that. And here's the thing too, is she says she's a great listener. That's what she does for a living. But if you listen to her, all she does is talk. She cuts people off. She doesn't let people finish what they're saying. I guess that would be the same thing. She talks when it comes her turn for on and on and on and on and on. And then she tries to distract. Then she tries to play the victim. You can talk about a family here who was murdered, right? Murdered. And she will say something like, well, I know you've lost your family, but you should hear what people are saying about me on YouTube. How is there any comparison? And why would you even say something like that? She gets to a point, I believe, where she has tunnel vision. It's like there's something in her, a switch turns, and that's it. No going back. And I'm not bashing, I'm giving my opinion, and I'm talking about how she behaved in even last night's video. She was proven wrong many times. The things that she was accused of, people backed up by putting down the link to the videos where she said exactly what she said. And I'm sorry, when she brings up her husband and the fact his military background and stuff, and then she says, I should have my husband look into you. That's a threat. Yeah. That's right. That's right, little lady. Exactly. And that's her victim game. If you only knew what these people put out there about me. Wait a minute, though, you know, and you've encouraged it, right? Please, please, haters, please make videos of me. The more videos you make, the more views I get and the more money I make. So please, if I didn't have haters making videos about me, I wouldn't make money. That's what she says. Her own words. And then, you know, that whole, and people are, excuse me, people are never going to stop talking about that Shanann video she did. I don't care. She says, how many times do I have to apologize? Maybe it would just be once if it was sincere. Now, I know she's doing a, what you call it? She's in with Perplex QT tonight, right? And they're doing a video. And they were discussing last night's video. And just even her attitude when she came on there saying, you know, I shouldn't have to feel like I need to make up with somebody and just forgive them and forget all about it just because someone says. She wasn't sincere last night, you guys, I'm telling you. Hi, Maverick. More lies. Yeah. I've never seen you before. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, exactly. Hi. You guys, look at wait, is it still there? Can you see? Wait. Yeah, it's this eye. Hold on. Look at what happened to my eye today. Can you see it? Yay! Thanks for coming in. Look at my eye. Can you see that? Wait. Okay, anyways. Well, and the other thing, and this is my opinion, I feel I try to be very careful with what I say because I'm not trying to be hateful. But I think the whole thing with her cleavage popping out all over the place and the way she behaves, talking about, you know, um, talking about sending naked pictures to guys and flicking the bean by listening to someone's voice. And she says, okay, she has that 13-year-old running her channel. And she says that she wasn't trying to tell people that she's just having him report channels. That is not what she was trying to say. She said to her subs that this 13-year-old is very smart. He goes into her account and he'll go and take people's channels down. And she asked him, well, why would you do that? Why did you do that? And he said, I just didn't like their attitude. So how does he take people's channels down? And if that's not true, if he doesn't have the ability to do that, then you shouldn't be threatening people. That's like a little threat that she does. Hi, DJ the DJ. BOYT is bottom of YouTube. Hi, Corey. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, no, Corey. That's, yeah, I try to tell people don't. Here's the thing. Like, remember when she said the gyno feels good? Ew. Dave he's one of those groups, I guess, that go around and try to squash people's problems together or whatever. What did he say? He said that their group does, anyways, well, whatever. So he's trying to fix all the drama, right? But then they watch the people's channels to make sure that they're holding up their end of the bargain. But here's the thing. They were in Laura's live tonight and they were donating so much money to her. And I'm like, I wonder if they knew these guys before. But I don't know. You didn't know that, Corey? Yeah, she's a life coach. And then the other thing she said, oh, she did, Maverick? Ew, I didn't see that. That says he has liver cancer and his wife really had issues with YouTube. Yeah. He said that he's trying to overcome cancer again. So you guys pray for him. We don't know him, but we pray. We pray for everybody. But then she said in that live, remember when somebody was on panel talking and they were talking, psychology degree. Who said they had a psychology degree? Not Diane, not Mandy. Oh, Low Lightly. When Low Lightly was up there, they asked they said, aren't you a life coach too? And Low Lightly said, no, I'm a counselor, right? And she said, and Marissa said, something about something. And then Dave said, well, you could be a life coach, right? And she said, no, I have a psychology degree or something. And MGL said, well, that's nothing or whatever. The only person that's like psychology is Dana. And I'm thinking, and then Dave asks her, well, what do you have, Marissa? And she said, I have four she didn't say certificates. She said, I'm certified 4 times in life coaching. And I'm thinking, you're knocking Low Lightly when she has a psychology degree or whatever she has, something like that. And you take your shit, excuse me, you take your stuff online, you can get it within a weekend and some within a few hours, some of those 4 she has. So how dare you knock Low Lightly when you didn't even have to go to school for your certificates? Like, not that it's whatever. Like, if you get a certificate and you studied something, wonderful. But don't knock somebody else when they're actually more qualified than you are. Exactly, DJ. I have a psych degree, but wouldn't call myself a life coach because of it. Right. See, seems like a nice guy just trying to help Diane. Yeah, but I'm wondering why they're donating 50, 50, 50, 50 to Perplexed. I'm like, they haven't ever met her before, but they're in there tonight. And here's the thing with these ladies. I'm not, whatever. Some people use what they got in here and in here to build relationships and to talk to people and to have people get to know them, right? This glare is terrible. But then there's some people that are fake and they flirt and they use their sexuality to get what they want. And some women are just that way. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think the drama with them is going to be over, because I think this type of personality that MGL has is the type of personality that always has to have chaos around her. There's certain personalities that are like that. Yeah, she knocked Pink's career. Yep. And Pink's awesome. Like I've said before, Pink's got more integrity and class in her pinky. Not trying to be mean, it's just my opinion. I didn't listen to the whole video because, like I said, I was like, oh my gosh, I've only gotten through 3 hours of it. And I got a lot of housework done during that time, but there's no way I can sit there for 7 hours. And I think the thing that bothers me too is when she says, I just don't have time. She said, I just don't have time to threaten people and do all this stuff that they're accusing me of. And I'm like, you don't have time, but you have 7 and 8 hours to sit on YouTube and cause drama. And she does fib about people just to get reactions from people. Why is she always calling out clients who are in the chat? That should be confidential. Dare to be different. I wondered that too. I was like, why is she doing that? Like, maybe they don't want their name called out. But there's the HIPAA law does not apply to life coaches, I guess. Lindsay, I want you to come in. Anybody also that watches this live later, again, I've only got like 3 of your addresses. If you want me to send you Thrive samples, please give me send me your address to my email and put Thrive sample in the what's it called? I can't think tonight. Subject in the subject. Hi, Jolene. You got to meet Pink? No. Well, I'm happy for you. Corey, you've been interested in Thrive? Well, honey, if you want me to send now the packets, the Thrive stuff, just so you know, typically with the 2 or 3 day sample pack people get, you don't see a difference within 2 to 3 days. Some people actually have. My friend Sean, who's been on Thrive for a couple months now, he said within the first couple days, the pain in his neck that he had for years subsided a great deal. I have a few friends that are on Thrive on my channel, but what it's meant to do, the sample pack, is to kind of show you the simplicity of it. It's pretty simple to take. Pink's awesome. She has a strong work ethic. Anyone that can work 12 hours. When I worked for the post office, oh my gosh, those 12-hour days. Oh, Jolene, I think I heard tomorrow's your birthday. Maverick, I do too, honey. I do too. I have fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis, so I get it. And they were checking me for lupus years ago, and I just gave up. So when people just say they have lupus, like it takes a lot to find out if you have lupus. It's a lot of testing and stuff. I am willing to give it a shot. I have a lot of chronic pain. I'm interested to see what it does, even beyond the sample. I understood what you're saying, sweetie. Okay, so just email your ad. Happy. Let's see. I thought she did like counseling or something for in an office, like a hospital or something. Corey, go ahead and just send me your address. Believe me, I promise you it will not go any further than me. I'm not that type of person. Send me your address to Bella Cosca, BEL. Can someone put it in the chat for me? My one mod isn't here right now. I only have one mod because my channel is so small. But I do want to say, you guys, thank you so much for subscribing to me, because within the last week, my subscribers within the last week have gone up like 200. So I appreciate each and every person that's subbed to my channel. Thank you very much. I don't think so. I don't think I have it in my about section. I don't. Friggin' my dog. You're new, barking man? Here, I'll put it in here for you. My daughter just went out to stay at a friend's house tonight. My son moved out, you guys, and I'm just like, okay, there it is. You have RA too, Jolene? Oh my gosh. Oh, no, you're not interrupting. I talk to everybody on here. Yeah, send me your info. I mean, don't feel pressured. If you're interested, that would be great. Barking mad. I'm looking at your. Oh, yeah, puppies. I love puppies. I have a doggie. I have a doggie. She likes to come in my lives sometimes. So the thing is literally. I noticed a lot of people, though. It's crazy. A lot of people like the friggin' drama. A lot of people love the drama. Little lady, I was just curious. Go right, you make fun of. Right. Oh, you're welcome, Jolene. Tomorrow, come in here so I can wish you a happy birthday. Well, happy birthday anyways, but I'm sad for Erin that she got ignored for the date, but it's probably better that way. She probably dodged a bullet. Just wasn't sure who contacted. The blonde wig. Yes, 3 doggos. They are my life. 1 Roddy, 2. Ooh, Rottweilers and pit bulls. Okay. Are you wanting it sampled too, Jolene? If you are, could you send me a just so I remember? Because I keep all my emails and the people that want samples in my email, so I've got a list, and also so I don't forget. What do you guys want? Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Let me see what happens if I turn off this light. Turn down the lights. Turn down the bed. Turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me. Tell me no lies. Just hold me close. Don't patronize. Don't patronize. I can't sing right now. 'Cause I can make you love me if you don't. If you ever want a good candle that smells amazing, Tuscany candle, Caribbean Waters, or Caribbean, how do you say it? I went to one live of MGL, and that's how I found you. How did you, hold on. Barkin' Matt, I love that name. Wait, so how did you find me from MGL's live? Happy, happy, happy. Oh my gosh. See, happy, happy, happy's involved in all this. He knows. He knows. It's crazy. So, don't you guys just love candles? I love candles. Who were you talking about when you said some people made up last night? Like some of the haters are on good. Yes, 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 yes. I think some of them, I don't know if I want to say good terms, but they've agreed that they will not mention each other's names on each other's channels. But here's the thing. Like I said, when MGL was on Perplexed video tonight, I just saw like 5 minutes of it. The first thing she said is, I don't feel I should have to, forgive people and say that, I'm okay with it and whatever. So she wasn't being sincere, in my opinion, just like I don't feel like she was being sincere. What was that? When she, oh, it was just a lint. When she mocked Shanann. How many times did she say, I didn't mock her, I imitated her. First, it was I was imitating Thrive, which you can't imitate Thrive. And then it was, well, I was imitating her. But there wasn't just that one video, you guys. There wasn't just that one video where she put the patches on her boobies, where she put these on her boobs, and then she goes, "Be careful, Cece." Remember that? There was other videos she did about Shanann, saying how terrible she couldn't stand her. She's so annoying. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Barkin' Man. Yeah, I watched Marissa a couple months ago when I first came on YouTube. I watched a few of her videos and I subbed to her, and I unsubbed to her before the whole Shanann thing because I saw she does not seem I just got your email, Corey. Thank you, honey. I am an empath. I know a lot of people say they're empaths. A lot of people that say they aren't. I am. And that's why I physically have gotten sick a lot of my life. But I can tell when someone's real and when they're not. I mean, not just on chats. I can't tell that way. But just by listening to somebody, looking at their eyes, looking at their mannerisms, their body language, you know, the things they say, I can tell if someone's, hi, Janet, welcome, turquoise kitten. Authentic. She says she's an empath. Lindsay, she has a, they who. Yep, tonight she said, I don't like this one person and I have a right in them. Exactly. Exactly. And that one person hasn't done anything worse than she has. So that's BS. No, the drama, I have a feeling that's why she's opened that Patreon account. Because here's the thing, people on YouTube are figuring her out. Okay. People, you guys, my eyes, it looks like this one's going down and that one. People are figuring her out. She knows now she can't fool everybody, but she does have this group of people that hang on to her every word, that bow to her every need, and that sing her praises no matter what she does. So, how about this? Let's take all these people that love and adore me and will believe anything I say and will give me money and will just back me up no matter what. Let's bring them over into this enclosed area, and then we'll keep the outside out, and then I can say whatever I want. I can do whatever I want, and I'll be treated like a star, like I've always wanted to be. Hey, at least I'm YouTube famous in my own mind. Hi, dear. So glad to see you tonight. Yes, hi. Thank you, Jolene. Jolene. I know everybody sings that song, Jolene, Jolene. But the thing is, Miley Cyrus sang it beautiful, but I can't stand Miley Cyrus anymore. Ugh. Why would she choose to attack this poor family who is going through authentic trauma? It's so disgusting. Why make that? Yes, yes. And I've heard people who have hired her says all she talks about is herself. See, the thing too is this. You don't have to turn every situation around back to yourself. You know? Oh, well, this happened to me and this happened to me and this happened to me. People aren't paying you $100 an hour to hear yourself talk about you. They've heard it all on YouTube anyways, right? Narcissism, yeah. She's just getting rid of her trolls. Exactly, Janet. Yep. And the whole thing with Frankie, I'm giving my opinion on this. And do you guys feel that I haven't been mean and hateful and nasty thus far? I've been okay, because I'm not trying to be, okay? I do too. And I hope it's weird though. Did you see happy? Did you see they were donating a crap ton of money to Laura tonight, or perplexed? And they were stroking MGL's ego, talking about her picture and, ooh, I want to get that for my wife and stuff like that. Thank you, guys. Okay. Also, she truly had a Xanax addiction and was in sober recovery. She would never call him out in public. Yeah, exactly. It was weird. Like, why would they be giving her so much money? I thought maybe they knew them ahead of time. I don't know. But now Perplex QT is like, oh, Vinny, oh, calling out Vinny. Oh, Vinny, I need to get you one of those t-shirts. It's like, hold on. Like, didn't you guys just meet last night on screen? Like, I'm confused. Like, but now, oh, she saw the money coming and she knows that they can come in and hurt her channel if she screws up. So they're kissing butt. Hundreds and hundreds. Yep. Hypocrisy. Jolene, you used to be a subscriber too of hers, right? I did a long time ago. But here's the thing with Frankie. Here's the thing with Frankie. She told people Frankie was not going to be coming to the meet and greet. He would come to New Orleans, but she wasn't going to have him go to the meet and greet, right? So he was only going to go to hang out with her. I have like a makeup hairbrush on my lip or something. So what? He was only going to go and hang out with MGL by themselves? Like, I'm confused. So he didn't go to New Orleans. But the thing is she was raising money for him before the plan of the New Orleans trip. So I don't know if when he was asking for money, if he was talking about the PayPal money that she's been pushing even before the New Orleans trip, or just the New Orleans trip. Because I don't know how many times MGL said, go to the PayPal, go donate to Frankie and the Rusex, and blah 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 blah. So the first things first, why should he have to ask her for the money? He asked her for the money because she hadn't sent him the money in the first place. Remember, everyone showed that $1,000, that request for $1,000. She didn't show that she sent him anything before that, and she would have. So first of all, he had to ask for the money. And then you can imagine, you guys, how many subscribers she had and how long they had that PayPal going. And she gave him $1,100 because she's getting $200 back, remember? Are they happy, happy, happy? Yes, he was. That's what he was doing, Maverick. He was asking for the money from PayPal. And does anybody know? Any of us know how much she actually got? She swindled him. Even if he didn't go. Why not be honest with yourselves and say, hey, he couldn't make it, but he wants to go to New Jersey. Exactly. She gave him the money back. She gave the people the money back it wasn't to do the right thing. And even John Crime said that a long time ago. It wasn't to do the right thing. She didn't want him to have the money. Thousands. Yep. So what's 1,100? Hi, Lori. What's 1,100? And who cares? Remember, she's the one that said he can't work right now. He needs our help. But then she says that the mother told her, don't send him any more money. He's self-medicating. Do we know she said that? I think she said that on the phone, right? Well, it doesn't, there's no proof of it. So how do we know that? Yeah, exactly, Maverick. Happy, happy, happy. What are they saying to Brian? And 1 minute she likes Brian, the next minute she doesn't. She said she couldn't call him about those text messages that he put out. That's BS because she's called him before. and she's messaged him before. So she says she doesn't throw her richness around. Exactly, Corey. Yep, that's right. Why aren't her subs asking her that? Happy? Why wouldn't they say, okay, you gave him 1,100, you said 13, but you're getting 200 back, right? So you gave him 1,100. Why are none of them asking her how much in total was raised? They work together all through. I think so too, little lady, because there's too many times Brian's gone back and forth. She did say something about donating a lot, Jolene. Yes, she did. Yep. I don't remember if that was the video where she mentioned 5 figures but you know what I noticed is her and I have the same color freaking nail polish almost. This is hot pink. This did not look like this color when I chose it. I'm like, no, I don't wear pink. I don't like pink. I like pink, but I don't like pink. What else was I going to talk about? Hold on. I wrote some notes, y'all. Okay. Oh yeah. Here's the other thing that just proves that she's not going to stop talking. So when she tells people to join her Patreon, right? It comes with a half hour of life coaching, or you can just talk to me for half an hour and talk to me, okay? Because people can't, she said this, because some people can't believe it's me and they just want to talk to me. And they can't believe I would actually talk to them. Well, I would talk to anybody. I mean, what? People have to pay just to talk to you? So then the diamond tier, you get an hour session or just a rap session with her, because she's a superstar and she's worth paying to talk to. So if you're a Patreon, this is what you will get. Her side of things, and you will get things that people that aren't Patreons, you'll get information that people that just are on regular YouTube won't get. And then she was talking about a meet and greet next month in Vegas. We can have a drink. But then just in a video the other night, she said, I don't like to drink. I mean, you guys are not going to like the price of my Patreon. They're playing his recent video about the war Brian has with Justin Cass, and the whole chat is ridiculing, laughing, and attacking Brian. I just read it, Happy. Thank you. And thank you for the email the other day. I like getting emails just saying hello. I think that's so sweet. I'm getting so much better, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm getting so much better at responding and responding to comments. It's hard to keep up with the comments sometimes, and I like to respond to everybody's comments if I can, but it does take some time, so it takes me a while sometimes to get to it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, remember this, the video in the hotel with her friend, her best friend, remember? I won't say her name, where this was unbelievable, and this made me mad. When she said, I should have never touched the Chris Watts case. I should have never done it. Look at what he has done to me. Look what he has done to me. Stop giving me money. Oh, please give me some more money. Thank you. Okay, now I'm getting mean. I can't go there. I can't go mean. I'm trying not to go mean. I felt sorry for Low Lightly because MGL was just rude to her. And Low Lightly can be very sweet, you know? And Low Lightly just did videos on things that she saw that she called out, just like many of us. And I'm sorry, but not everybody does videos talking about MGL to get views, because I try as hard as I can, if possible, to not even put her name or initials in the title. Sometimes I do, but I don't tag them usually. Hi, Trudy. Trudy, I think, were you one that wanted a Thrive sample, and did you send me your address? Oh, I know there was a Trudy, so I know there was a Trudy. Let me see. I know Mimi did. Mimi, crazy mama of 3. Tanya Nicole, Kim Aarons, and then I wrote another name down. Hold on. I thought there was a Trudy too. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, YouTube is getting more and more painful to watch. It's not mean, Bella. It's stating facts, and yes, not to step in the hot passion. Yeah. Thank you. It is hard. Jolene, yeah. Thank you for stopping in, Trudy. Thank you for stopping in, honey, and I hope you're okay. I do. I hope you're okay. One thing I like to do sometimes, you guys, is I'll get a pen and paper out, and I'll take prayer requests, because we can all use prayer, right? And I'm sorry, MGL, but just because people call people out doesn't mean they're not Christian or aren't spiritual or don't believe in God. We don't mock God like some people. If she says she wants to help people, then she needs to stick to helping people and not creating hurt and pain for people. Sorry, I'm vaping. It's the hypocrisy, you guys. It's the hypocrisy about things that gets me. That's what it is. So this is what the Thrive patches look like. These are the Thrive Ultra, and these are just the regular ones, just so you know. And then there's a little packet of 2 capsules, and then a packet of shakes. She said at one time too, oh, Thrive is great. I get so much energy. I slap on those patches and I can get so much done. And then in the video where she was mocking Shanann, she said, Thrive's shit. It's a pyramid scheme. You know, it doesn't work. That's what she said. The Thrive patches are, depending on which ones you wear, they're for energy. Some are for energy. Some, like the Black Label that I get different ones, and I wear different ones for different things. The Black Label, excuse me, ones are more for relax, calming effect. And people around me said, my own kids said, Mom, that Thrive is helping you. Like I would get road rage really bad before. And I hate traffic. I hate driving. And I would just get so angry. I would just want to like run right through the cars. I just wanted to bash into them. I get so mad. We're so overpopulated. But anyways, that's another story. But the patches really did. I mean, one day I was just sitting there in traffic, you know, looking around at nature, and I'm like, hold on, wait, I'm not mad. Something's wrong. Yes. And you get off track with the shiny stuff. That's right, Maverick. But then she said in another video, they're not for losing weight. Really? My friend Crystal has lost weight. Who's on it? My friend Sean, who lost weight, is on it. Little lady, you know, there's not one specifically to stop smoking, but what happens is like once you get all of this healthy stuff in your system, you start losing the craving for things that are bad for you. It's weird how it works. It really is. I need the road road rage patch. The black label, that would be that one. And the thing that's cool too, you guys, is when she says it's a pyramid scheme, it's a scam. The funny thing is Thrive is what you make it. If you want to do Thrive just so you can get your product for free, I mean, I got a lot of free stuff I had like what, $270 in credits, right? Plus I made a tiny bit of cash, not much, but I mean, so I got to order stuff that I hadn't tried before that I didn't want to spend the money on. So I used my credits. But if you just have two people that order under you, right? You sign two people up as customers and then they order and then they think, I want to promote it because I have family that maybe wants to lose weight or get healthier or whatever. And you want to start promoting it. And you have two people that order under you. You get all your product for free. Like, so you're thriving for free and you're becoming healthy for free. That's where I've left it. I'm not trying to make a bunch of money with Thrive. I just want to do it and be healthy. It is. Think about it. It's taking away. People have gotten off their medications. One of my friends in here, she's not in here tonight, but she does Thrive. She went after being on Thrive. I think she's been on it a month and a half to 2 months at this point, that she went into her doctor's for her blood work to get done, her cholesterol and everything. She said, my doctor could not believe my blood work. He was like, this is perfect. This is perfect. And she's like, I haven't had perfect blood work in so many years. Yeah, Corey, it's what you make it, you know. I wouldn't think that I would be able to make a ton of money at it. That's not my goal with Thrive. I mean, if it happened, it happened, but I like just getting my stuff for free. It's nice. And sure, it's expensive at first when you get on it, but within like a month, I was getting mine for free. So it was no big deal. And these are the capsules. And then, so you take a capsules. I don't have the shakes up here, but then it's a packet of shake. And then you slap on a patch. And guess what Thrive just came out with? CBD. Hi, Tiger Kitty. Thank you for subbing. I don't know, you guys. Am I crazy? And then I'm going to throw the samples I send out to people. I'm going to throw one of these in. This is just as an extra bonus, but it's called Blast, and it's got all the berries in it, you guys. It's got vitamin C and everything, but it's also got blackberry fruit, cabbage palm, bilberry fruit, extract, black raspberry, cherry fruit, pomegranate fruit. I mean, European elder fruit extract, blueberry fruit extract, vitamin C, cranberry, grapefruit. This has everything. And you just pour it in water, shake it up, and drink it. CBO has been amazing. I am going to, hold on a second. Real quick. I'm not gonna be able to see. Hi, Colette, welcome. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat for just a second, okay? I am going to see how much, I'm gonna log into my Lavelle account and see how much, because they're just launching it. The launch party was tonight, and it'll be out in the next couple days, I believe. I heard it was going to be a patch. Let me see. Oh, they're coming out with a skincare too. Nice. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me see real quick. Do they have it on here yet? There's the DFT Duo, the DFT Duo Burn, DFT Ultra, Duo Burn Black Label, White Label, Cafe. The Cafe is good. I mix that up in my vanilla shakes. I also mix, we have bars as well. We have stuff for working out. Okay, so they haven't put out the, they have not put out the CBD thing yet. I'm trying to, let me look really quick. Lavelle. Okay. I'm seeing if they've announced that. Oh my gosh, Thrive Palooza is going on right now at Fort Worth. Okay, so there's a advanced CBD skincare system. Hold on. Wow. I'll get back to you with more information on that if you're interested. I was seeing if they put, I love you guys. If you want, if you're interested, go on their on Lavelle's Facebook page. It's just LE-VEL, and you can watch a video on there, a couple of videos, and you can read all about it. You can read all about it and watch testimony after testimony after testimony. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually got on Thrive because of Shanann's videos, and I always wear my bracelet. I haven't taken this thing off since I put it on. I shower with it on and sleep with it on. It says, "In our hearts forever, Shanann, Bella, Celeste, and Nico," and it has little butterflies on it. So cute. It was only like $10. What in the fresh hell? What happened? Did Happy leave? Oh, Happy might be in Diane's room. Oh, Mama Bear? You're welcome, Corey. Mama Bear. Mama Bear. I remember in one of our live videos, we watched Mama Bear. Yeah. Were you in there, Happy? Mom, I can't remember what Mama Bear was doing in the video, but it was funny. I think she was singing or something. Troll alert. Uh-oh. Tutu troll for being me. Who's a troll? Hold on. Happy I seen ya ass in Mama Bear's room. Who's a troll? You guys tell me. Oh, Thrive will help you with anxiety, sweetie. I'm telling you. You know Mama Bear. Just look her up. You know, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember. Can you guys tell me who the mama put sand towel on her? Can you guys tell me who the troll is? If you guys like a snack, okay? These come from Israel. I guess they sell, like, what did they say, 10 million bags of these a month or something. You don't know who the troll is, Happy? Okay. They're called Bombas. And the only way I've been addicted to these for quite a while, they're all natural. They have peanut paste, corn grits, palm oil, salt. Okay. They're from Israel. You can get these at Safeway, Trader Joe's. If you get them at Safeway, they're down the Asian aisle with all the Thai type stuff. I've seen them at some Fred Meyer's, Safeway, Fred Meyer, Trader Joe's, and there's one other store. Yeah, these are not advertised. You got some at Trader Joe's? You did? What do you think of it? Corey, what do you think of it? I'm not getting that shit. I haven't been able to find them in Target. Fred Meyer? Safe. I know there's one more. Yes. They're like a Cheeto kind of, but peanut. They taste like peanut butter. No, they're not really sweet. They're too dry for some people. They're a healthy snack. But I'll show you something else really quick. So I'll show you what originally got me stuck on those. So one day I went into Safeway and they had these Nutter Puffs. These are peanut butter chocolate, but they just had peanut butter. Okay. I bought a bag. Oh my gosh, addicted right away. So I went and every store I found them in, I bought them out. Well, the promotion was over and I could not find them anymore. So I come across these and I'm like, I need something as close to that as possible. So I came across these. Then these came back. Now they sell these down the potato chip aisle. The regular peanut butter, and then they came out with peanut butter and chocolate. So this is my first bag of peanut butter and chocolate I bought the other day just to try them out. But in all honesty, I like these better. So if they didn't come back with these, I would have been fine because I found these. What happened? What are you guys doing? Carbs. 5%. 5%. Yeah, there was a truce between Go Lightly and Diane and Low Lightly and Perplexed and Mandy. And I didn't watch the whole thing yet. I still have 4 hours to go. My prayers have been answered. If you like peanut butter, I like everything peanut butter, you guys. And these peanut butter chocolate ones aren't too bad either. Yeah. You talked to Low Lightly tonight? I am in Washington. Yeah. I want to move out of here, though. I've been here my whole life, y'all. I've been here my whole life, and I'm kind of scared to move anywhere else, but I need out of here. To make up mobster. You're in Maryland? I don't know anybody from Maryland. Corey, where are you at, hon? It's not gonna last, you guys. I'm telling you. Like I said before, certain people have to have the drama around. Who doxed your ours? Did someone dox you, Tiger? Mm-hmm. Little lady, do you live in Washington State or are you from Washington State? Oh, that's got to make you proud, Jolene. Pink's in the house. Pink's in the house. Who's joking? Oh, she's joking about doxing. Oh, you're born here? Where are you? What part of Washington? Maybe we live by each other and we can meet up and have coffee or Red Bull. Please. Pink's here. Pink, we were kind of having a discussion about last night's live. We're keeping it nice. Auburn. I have a friend that lives down there. What's her name? Beer only. I'm trying not to chomp, y'all. Y'all. Pink, are you still here? Pink, when are you gonna do your game night, honey? Oh, that's not her. Once F. Auburn came in, I went south. One night, I want to do a live with Pink. I think that'd be fun. Oh my God, Pink! Have you ever had these? Oh, get them out of here. Maybe Sunday. 30 miles south. Oh, you're the opposite direction of me. I know. I'm like, really? Like, can't you just chew like a lady? It's so gross. Oh, ugly. Kiki. Kiki. Well, we can still meet up, little lady. I live north of Seattle. I didn't get many questions right on game night. Many answers right on game night. Tamales. Well, she said she gained 15 pounds on her cruise. Or says effing see you next Tuesday. You were born in Edmonds? I used to live in Edmonds. And I used to live south of Seattle. And I used to live happy. Molly's only classy when she's making that cash. No. Oh, me neither. Me either. I could never do a life coaching. I could never do a life coaching session with her. I've heard all she does is talk about her damn self. To hear about her, all you have to do is go on her live videos and you'll hear about her. So I also ordered these balance. If you have bad digestive system, these are supposed to be amazing for your digestive system. You know, you guys, that's where most of illnesses start, is in our digestive tract. That's where a lot of sicknesses start. Adopted in, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Louisiana. I've never been to Louisiana. Have you noticed when Go Fugly is asked about her prostitution video, she says, what do you? Yes. Snoqualmie Tribe. Oh, Pink, you want to come on? That'll be fun. I have friends in Florida, Jolene. I'm coming to Florida, baby. Pat Canem. Pink, what's your address or your email? Hold on. I'm adding Pink up in this business. Hold on. She is slut. Sorry, Tiger. I want to keep those messages up there, but they'll try to take down my channel. What's your Ooh, Pink's gracing me with her presence. I love it. Pink, are you sure you want to come on my old little channel? What's your email, sweetie? I think it's like Pink. Hold on. Pink something. Pink, just type my name in Pink and it will show up if you sub to me. I sub to you. Hold on. Do you want to come on, Trudy? Why isn't it? It's not coming up. Hold on. Hold on. I did. Is it all one word? Hold on. I do sub to you. Fucker. Frickers. Come on, ass. This computer is pissing me off, y'alls. Hi, Ben. There it is. Pinkladyluck. Oh, all one word. 4@gmail. Okay. Okay. Hold on. 4 at there you are. There you are. Rain, like capital of Kuna. Trudy, do you want to come on? Would you like to come on, my darling? I didn't know you knew Kuna. Wait, where's your email? Let me know if you want to come on with Pink. I sent you an invite, honey. Like, I don't know if it got there. And when you get here, I have to go potty, if you'll excuse me. Lafayette, Louisiana. Trudy, do you want to come on? You don't have to show your face if you don't want. You can just use, you can just turn off your video camera and your voice can be on. Once Pink pops up in here, I'm going to go potty, okay? Y'all don't make me lose my mind up in here. Up. Can you guys not hear me? Trudy! She's ignoring me. No, you're fine. Come on, let's have some fun. It's Saturday night. For me, for little old me. Happy, do you want to come on? Who wants to come on? Tell me so I can invite y'all. Okay. Put your email down if you want to come on. Tiger Kitty, you want to come on? What's your email, honey? Oh, is Ben sexy? Hold on. I'm looking for a sexy man. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll watch that. Happy. Oh. Ben says he's not sexy. Are you coming on? Oh, I thought you said you wanted to come on. Fine. Fine. Pink. Pink, Pink, come out, wherever you are. Hey, is your boyfriend with you? Anyways, y'all. So when I was not saying MGL's name, okay, Corey, bye, honey. Thanks for coming in. I sent it. What the heck? I'll send it again. Thanks for coming in, and I'll get those samples out to you guys. I'm waiting for my shipment to come in, but I'll send you something else too, a little surprise with it. @gmail.com. Your name pops up in your picture. Right there. Pinkladyluck. You got your Batman mask on. Okay, invite. Sending it again. It goes to, do you have Hangouts? You have the app, right? If you go to your app in Hangouts, it should pop up there. Put my glasses up. Well, then you guys get a glare, see? So when I was trying not to say MGL's name, yeah, then I don't have to go. I don't have to go. I got this. It's poop. Hi, Rachel. Are you on a break? And then I got these things. They're pretty cool. You can like shoot them at people and they're turds. I love these. They're little turd fingers. And then I was trying to determine what kind of, oh, you're off tonight. You want to come on? See, I was telling people what kind of stools to look for, you know, what's healthy stools and what's. Lindsay, you want to come on? I got these at Target. They're like $5. I did send her the linky twice. Look in your email, sweetie. Maybe it's in there. Happy, best way to say it is Mark is my brother's nephew. Does anybody, Lindsay, you want to come on? Rachel, you want to come on with Pink? If you have a stool like this, I would be highly concerned. If your stool's this big around, I'd be concerned. Or like this. Can you imagine? Well, some people might be able to. This thing, could you imagine your stool being that big? Pink might be your ass. Pink might be your ass. Happy we all went to come. Lindsay, you don't want to come on? I have to go pee. Pink, get in here. You don't see it? I don't know, honey. I sent it. Want me to send it again? Sometimes friggin' Hangouts is a pain in the arse. You had some good poops. That's good. I'll send it again, but it should be there. I don't understand. Sometimes people have to send it like 3 times. Bella, Bella, Koska 2020 @gmail.com. I don't know why it's not working. Where do I write? Oh, in here? Okay, hold on. Oops. I'm blind. Sorry. Make sure it's right. I had to make sure it was right. We'll just stay on for a few. You're in South Carolina? Happy? Happy, 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 happy. Why you so obsessed with me? Think that you're in love with me. Okay, send it again. Oh, maybe you had me blocked. No, I'm just kidding. You saw my blinker, bitch. Okay, hold on. Oops. Okay, I'm sending it again. Just sent it. Pinky, the girl that don't stinky. I have a feeling this one's going to work. I don't know why. Why won't this go on? I have to pee. Pink, save me. Save me. I'm all alone, y'all. There. My kids are gone. Got it. Woot, woot. See? Look at us. When you come on, I'm going to go potty, okay? My kids are gone.
Hello.
There she is.
Yeah, my preferences were like not on the right.
I'm going to go potty, okay?
No, you never ever say that. That's poor etiquette.
Sorry. Wait.
You got to say you got to run around the block.
I have to go run around the block. Will you do your entertaining stuff that you do so I can go potty?
Hi,
okay, or go run around the block. I'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. Hope no one has earbuds in. Okay. How's everyone doing? I have to go to work today. 14 hours. You guys get to stay up all night. I'm such a bad girl. I come home from work today and I'm like, I'm going to bed early. I'm going to bed early. I'm very troubled. I can't sleep anymore. What's it? I can see the chat. I can see everyone. Yeah, so while Bella is running around the block, how about a question? You got problems, all right? Game night. Let's do you got problems. All right. You got problems. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on. No, let's do. Oh shoot. Let's do Never Have I Ever. So you got problems. I forgot how to play that. Okay, never have I ever puked out of the window of a moving vehicle. So the game is, if no one's played it, never have I ever so puked out of the window of a moving vehicle. Either you have or you have not. I have.
Are we playing a game?
Yeah.
Hey!
Well, you told me to entertain them.
I'm so excited. Let's play.
Never. Come on. Oh, Jolene, what's up? You've never puked out of a moving vehicle? Ever? Liars, and I got receipts.
Puked out of a moving vehicle?
Yeah, puked out of a window of a moving vehicle.
I'm playing. I have.
Never, thank God. I used to get car sick when I was younger.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, sitting in the back. Yeah, when I was younger.
Oh, when I sit in the back now, as being an older person, I get dizzy in the back seat now, but not as a kid.
Yeah, so what you got to do is you've got to steer straight and find a focal point. Like if you're on the highway, you can like steer just like straight ahead, or if you're in the back, look at like the rearview mirror or something. You got to find a focal point.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll have to try that, because when I'm with my kids, 19 and 21, if one of them's driving, they throw me in the back.
Yeah. So never have I ever spent more than $20 on the dollar menu. So never have I ever spent more than $20 on the dollar menu.
Never.
Wait. I don't think I have. Let me tell you a funny story. When I lived in Maui, my daughter and I, it's so expensive there for food. And we went into the supermarket and bought some food. And the only thing we needed was ketchup, but we couldn't find any cheap ketchup, bottles of ketchup in the market. So my daughter comes up with this brilliant idea. Let's go through the drive-thru and just get something cheap and ask for a bunch of ketchup packages. I think we bought hot dogs or something.
Smart girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So we go up there and we order 2 fries, and the cost was more. No, we ordered 1 fry, and it was more expensive than the bottle of ketchup. Yeah, we got 2 fries, and we started laughing because Deanna and I both looked at each other like, what did we just do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we ran in to see if they had packages just out, but they were closed, but the drive-thru was open. This was over in Big Island. In
Maui.
Yeah. No, this was on Big Island. We island hopped that day.
Big Island. Because isn't there there's Little Island and Big Island, right?
No, there's Big Island.
Okay, well, what's the little... When I was there, I've always wanted to ask you this. Okay, so somewhere I went, you've probably been by there many times. I can't remember the name of the condos we stayed in, but we went and there was a nudist beach. I'm thinking Big Beach and Little Beach. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's Maui. That's Maui.
That's where I went. I stayed right by there.
Little Beach really gets going at nighttime. And that's where, it's not really a nudist beach per se. It's just a crazy beach at nighttime. A lot of entertainers go down there and perform. I have pictures of this guy with fire on a stick, and he puts it down his throat, and
Right.
people are, smoking Maui Wowie, and it's a fun island, but it's more geared toward younger, but older people like us go. I mean, we're welcomed.
Yeah.
But it's a party beach. It gets crazy. And then Little Beach, I lived right near Little Beach.
Oh, you did?
I mean, Baby Beach, Baby Beach. There's
The
Baby
nudist
Beach,
one?
no,
Oh.
Baby Beach is in Lahaina, and
Mhm.
that's like right at the end of Front Street. And that's where the most beautiful sunsets. I would go there every night to watch the sunset. So if you walked out of my house, the beach was probably like a quarter of a mile walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could see from the top of my driveway. I lived on a hill. You could see the cruise ships
Oh,
boarding
nice.
in the morning. Yeah.
I just remember seeing a bunch of gecko. I fell in love with geckos in Maui.
I don't see a lot of geckos. I
I
see
saw,
more wild chickens and roosters and.
yeah, I was really drunk on this one. It was right behind the condos, and it was late, and I had a towel on or something, and I was drunk, and I ended up talking to this little this little gecko. I fell in love with it. It was like there one minute, and then it was gone. I'm like, did I just like imagine? It was so cute, though. Who'd you get blocked from, Happy? Tell the truth. Did you get naked?
Okay. Let's see.
Did you get naked? Pug says. I tell the truth. Did you get naked?
Yeah, I go topless. Absolutely.
Drove
Topless and
topless?
thongs. Everyone wears thongs there, no matter what size your body is. Yeah, it's like that's just the culture there, and for the beach.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
I go
beautiful.
topless. Yeah.
We in blocked club. Whoa. And we also, what was it called? The road to Hana. I went on that.
That's crazy. I was on that. My older son, I went there in December to go back to visit friends, and I took my older son there, and we did Road to Hana, and we did the whole road. They advise you only go so far and turn away because then it becomes a dirt road.
Right.
But we rented a Jeep, and it's crazy. A lot
It's
of people died.
treacherous.
A lot of people died on that road.
Is it like, did it take you like 5 hours? It took us like 5 hours, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it took us 6 only because we stopped. I mean, I know the island, and my son, I was, stopping and showing him like there's like 57 stops or something like that
Yeah.
that you can see. And he loves to hike. I love to hike. So we stopped and we went hiking in the bamboo forest, but it was really muddy in there. So
Yeah.
it took us a lot longer.
It's gorgeous though. I mean, you see everything in there. Like it's crazy that you see desert and like forest. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I was only like 22 when I went. So I'm trying to remember, but I have,
Oh, you got to go again.
yeah. I just
All right.
remember taking that little plane from the airport to the island, and I was scared. I almost didn't come back because I'm terrified of flying. And that little, what are those little planes called? Not chopper. What are the little planes called that take you from the charter plane? Yeah. And I sat towards the back, and the engine, it just sounded like it was gonna die the whole time.
No, they don't have those anymore. Hawaiian Airlines does the island hopping.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you can go straight there. You don't have to
go straight where?
Do you have to take another plane from the airport to get to there? Like a charter one?
The only time you take another plane from the island is if you're going to island hop. So if I want to go over to Big Island to see a friend of mine who lives up in the volcanic area, I would have to go on Hawaiian Air. It's like $75 to $100. If you go standby, you can get it cheap. And then it's like 40 minutes. And then if you want to take a plane from Maui to Oahu, it's like 20 minutes by plane. Yeah, and Hawaiian Airlines they're phenomenal airline. They do the charter, but it's a regular plane. It's like the small regular planes. You don't
Oh,
go in
that's
these, like,
nice.
you know, you don't go in these tiny putt planes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, right.
so scared. I almost, seriously, I cried. I almost did not get on that little plane to come back. I was so scared. So let's play this game.
All right. Never have I ever. This is a little bit well, this is PG. Sucked on my partner's toes because I thought it would be sexy.
I'm trying to remember.
On everybody. What do you mean you remember?
I'm trying to remember if I did that to my husband or not. I don't think so. Ew, not
Did
his
he ever
toes.
suck on your toes?
No. Mine? No.
Yeah, mine did. I felt it was like,
oh, someone has sucked my toes, yes. But I haven't sucked them. Bad trans. What's a bad trans?
Happy was in Honolulu. Were you stationed out there, or you just visited, Happy? Up in Pearl City, that they have the army's up there. Oahu's really bad. I don't like going over there. It's really it's 1 million people there. I got mugged last May.
Oh
I
my
try to
God.
go there 2 to 3 times a year. I got mugged in front of 7-Eleven on my way to the airport to Island Hop back over to Maui. And I got
Are you serious?
Yeah. You put your phone down, like in Starbucks, just to like get your wallet out. You turn around, your phone's gone.
Oh
Gone.
gosh.
It's
So,
horrible.
like, did they take it off your person? Anything? Did they like rob you?
They'll be riding bikes or whatever. They'll just drive by you. It's awful. And then they'll like have like a needle or a knife and throw that I get AIDS inside this needle. It's really bad on Oahu. My friend just left for Hawaii a few days ago, and I'm like, oh, which island are you going to? And they have friends up on the base in Oahu. And I'm like, you've got to go over to Maui. Just don't spend your whole vacation on Oahu.
Yeah. That's scary.
Even North Oahu, Turtle Bay is beautiful, but you'll see cars on the side of the road with their windows smashed. They steal cars. They watch you when you pull into the beaches, and if you put shit in your trunk.
Yeah, so if you have anything worth anything, I mean, that's really.
When Diana and I Diana lived in Oahu, so when we go to the beach, she moved over to Oahu. When we go to the beach, because Adam moved over there too, all of us couldn't go in the water at the same time. Like one of us had to stand guard.
Yeah.
Even if we didn't have valuables, they would take anything.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's crazy. Happy Pink Weeping. Thank you, Happy, for your service. Okay.
All right. Never have I ever. Anybody ever cleaned up your siblings' puke?
Sibling.
I've cleaned up my kids' puke.
Yeah, I don't think my siblings. Tiger Kitty, I'm sorry. I just the only reason I'm deleting your comments is because I just don't want this live to be taken down. I don't know if does YouTube do that, Pink? Do they?
For what?
If people say the C word or the F word?
No,
they don't.
I'm kidding. Look at the live I did the other one, a parody, when all the F bombs.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know. I'm kind of new to this, so.
No.
Okay,
but,
so I should.
But you never know. But I would just not like. You can go into your comment, into your settings, and put in words that you don't want used.
Okay.
So if somebody writes a sentence with the C word in it, their whole sentence does not even come up.
Oh.
That's in Creator Studio, I think. You can put in words that you don't want people to say. Do you have to
have a certain amount of subs to have that option, or no?
No.
Okay.
No. How many do you have 1,000 subs yet, Bella?
No.
How many do you like? Are you close to it?
I haven't checked. No, I think I have like 600 something.
All right. Well, we gotta get you going and get you subs.
Oh, that's sweet. Tiger Kitty said she took my see you next Tuesday out. I just don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Pink's gonna ask the next question.
All right. Anybody, never have I ever rocked a muffin top.
Oh, I have. Oh, rocked one? No, but I have one.
Well, I don't know what they mean by rocked. Like, just, yeah, like had one.
Yeah, I have one. Ew, gross.
I haven't, not yet.
I know, you're lucky.
I'm
Oh,
tall. I have a long waist, so I have like I lucked out with good DNA, I guess.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'7". Well,
Wow.
I was tall. Nowadays, that's not tall.
Well, it is. I'm only 5'4", and I've always wanted
Really?
to be,
I
yeah,
always thought you were taller than that.
I've always wanted to be 5'7", because 5'7" is, that's when I was doing like trying to do certain modeling jobs and stuff. They wanted 5'7" or
I
taller.
always wanted to be short.
See, we always want what we don't have, right?
Yeah.
I rock a plumber's crack. Happy. Oh, thank you, Happy. Okay.
Never have I ever left a friend at a party to go hook up.
Never. Not my style. Not my style.
I don't
Never.
know if I did. I'm trying to think back to my occasional drunken days at the disco.
At the disco.
At the
That's a,
at the discotheque.
Trudy's a 4'11". That's how my sister's 4'11". English and 5'2". Done that. Happy says done that. I didn't
Yeah.
even know you had a boyfriend, Pink, until just the other day.
Yeah, I don't see him a lot. He lives on Cape Cod, or right
Yeah.
at the beginning of Cape Cod. I'm like an hour drive, and he works from home. I
Yeah.
work like this is my 60-hour week coming
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Like tomorrow I get 14 hours. I have to be at work by like
How do you do that?
I
Oh,
don't know. I was thinking about that today. I'm just waiting to like one day just collapse.
yeah, you need a
But you
vacation.
know what it is? You know what it is? It's you too. I need balance. I need like,
Yeah.
like that live adventure did yesterday. You think I'm gonna sit through 8 hours of that? Like
Well, I
I
was
walked
gonna want to
I
talk to
walked
you.
away from that. Then I came back because somebody texted or emailed me to tell me, oh, this is what's going on. Of
Mhm.
course, you have curiosity.
Yeah,
And I
of
go
course.
in there, and Purple's in there,
Ugh.
and it just, I think David, who's Adventure Unknown, it
Mhm.
seemed to me he was losing the grip on keeping people under control. It started off
Yeah.
really good, like let one person talk, let the other, but the more people that came in, poor
Yeah.
Mary Ann, you know, it seems like every time she goes in a live and there's a lot of talking, like people talk over her and she can't get a word in. And,
Right.
she was trying to talk with Laura and it was just a shit show. I mean, the F bombs are going and I'm like, and I turned it off. I'm like,
See, I only got to the first while I cleaned and stuff. I listened to like the first 3 hours, and I couldn't. Then I looked. I'm like, how much longer of this? And it was like
he,
4 more hours. I'm like,
so
I
on,
can't
yeah,
sit
on
here.
Hangouts, you have up to 8 hours of
Oh,
free of time.
well, they
He
used it.
literally shut that down at 7 hours, 59 minutes, and 57 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Well, I wanted to, after we play this game, I mean, I won't try to keep you on here for too long because I'm going to go too, but I wanted to ask you a few questions or ask you if you'd mind like
Sure.
discussing it a little bit, but not like, I'm not trying to bash anyone, but I wanted to like ask you some questions about that live last night because I
Oh,
saw some of
sure.
your,
Go. I mean, I wasn't there for the entire live, but go ahead.
yeah. Okay, well, I saw some of your comments and you were like, this has needed to happen for a long time. And I agree. I haven't been around as long as you guys have, so I don't know how long it's been going on, but I know that I was like, yes, she's right. Like this needs to happen. But then I know who was trying to talk. It was MGL first. She was talking, and then who Diane and her were kind of having their discussion, and then they brought in who was next. Was Low Lightly next, I
I
think.
think so. I think so.
Okay, so but it was like Diane, she seems to be able to, she stirred MGL right back to the point. She's like, well, this has nothing to do with this, because she takes over the whole conversation, and she just kept talking about things that people don't care about. It had nothing to do with what, and that's what she does. She deflects and distracts and tries to,
Who, Diane?
no, Marissa, like Diane.
Oh, definitely. So what happened was when this first started, somebody, I had no intentions of going on that live because it started to become a shit show.
Right. And you
And
knew that. You knew it would.
somebody in the chat said Pink wants a link. I was furious.
I saw that.
I didn't want a link.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wasn't gonna go up there. And I'm thinking, I'm not really involved. Of course, Laura says, blame Pink for everything, right? Laura and I are having this little war going because of that live that I wasn't aware of. Now, even though I posted the text again in my community page, now Laura is accusing me of doctoring that, and not, instead of putting it on YouTube, she's putting it on Facebook.
She's putting it on Facebook now?
Yeah. Somebody kind of that I know sent it, I guess, is Facebook friends with her or whatever, and sent me some snapshots. And I'm like, you know what? And this is exactly why I wouldn't go on. I'm not going to ruin my reputation. I don't want my kids one day looking on YouTube, oh, there's mom. What the hell, mom? Or you know what? I have nothing to do with this swatting.
Right.
And I'm like, what am I going to go up there? Because it will give Laura the opportunity, as she does, to blame me for everything. Right. If nobody knows who did what with this, it's Pink did it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? I grow up. Everyone there. I mean, it was going good, but I think the more people that came on, it was getting out of control.
Yeah. And what would be, people just can't have adult, mature conversations. And it's, especially Marissa. I'm not trying to be mean, but
and when Marissa and Laura,
she's a victim in everything.
When Jennifer, Marissa, Laura, and Barbie called Marianne on that private hangout, there are a few of us listening in. Okay,
right?
It was you wouldn't believe it if I had taped it and played it to you. Everybody was screaming over each other, screaming. And it was just, I'm just like, this is how you work things out. I mean, just take a breath, one person at a time.
Yep.
And finally, Marianne hung up. I mean, it was after an hour, and it was like everyone screaming, and, the C word and fuck you. And
of course,
I was like, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go up there. And, people were like, Molly, thinks she can talk for me. I knew Pink wasn't going to go up there. She doesn't have it in her. Come on.
No, she's just not going to stoop to your level. Yeah. And see, that's what she does. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I was so frustrated because I don't even know you, but I've watched you. And like I told you before, I watched your videos all the time. I just didn't say anything because I was new, and I'm like, okay, nobody knows me, so I'm not going to just talk to people like I don't even know what to say. But I watched your videos. I thought you were awesome. And so I would just enjoy them after work when I had time or whatever. And
I'm so beyond the point of people, on the quote unquote other side. That's not parody. I've been doing this for decades. Okay. I have done Boston improv.
You're a natural.
I have never, ever, and I do improv. It's right off the cuff. Never, ever have had a problem with anybody. We get hecklers once in a while. But imagine 300 hecklers in a room with you. And do you really think, like, I'm going to go up against that? It's because I have integrity. It's not that I can't handle it, but it's immature. It's ridiculous. And I've never dealt with this kind of mentality before. Any comedian, look at Joan Rivers, okay? Yeah. Look at Saturday Night Live. How can you do someone with pills in their shirt and that call that a parody? Well, funny, Molly didn't mind. Molly said I can do parodies. As long as I tagged her name, and thus I did. And
what I noticed, though, is once you started getting a lot of subscribers and people started loving you, and I mean, they liked you from the beginning, but you know what I'm saying? Like you started getting a lot of subscribers, you start getting a lot of attention, and you're like real. You're real, and people know that. People
Yeah. And
were
you know
learning
something,
that.
even with the amount of subs I have, I really don't get a lot of crap. It's just once this started,
Yeah.
you know, the minions come over and it's like, you know, and oh, Pauline's a dirty deleter. Yeah. If you start crap on my channel, you're gone. And I have every right. I'm not hiding anything.
It's
And there's
your
so, you
channel.
know, I
Yeah.
do parodies because of, you know, the minute I left that live, because one of
Hmm.
my friends was watching it, the minute I left the chat room, the side chat,
Yeah.
Dave, you know, the guy starts talking about, well, let's take a look because that sounds like bullying because someone mentioned, you know, whatever about me. It's ridiculous. It's like,
Mhm.
you know, being a doctor or a nurse practitioner and having someone who's not even in that field telling me how to do my job.
Yeah, and Molly talks so much crap about you on her live, saying, "Oh, that old lady," and blah blah blah. I'm like, what? Well, you're 44 and you look like, I mean, I'm not even
She
gonna
looks
say it.
like, yeah, Joan Rivers, you know,
Yeah.
rigor
Uh,
mortis, bloated.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but you can tell when someone has plastics done. She's so chiseled look, you know, and
Yeah, it's
I don't.
nasty.
And the thing is, I don't hate Marissa. I
Right.
like her. And do you
Mhm.
know how many times I've wanted to email her and the rumor had it that she gave Robbie a message, tell Pink this, and it was a positive message.
Mhm.
Because Robbie, apparently, this is just what I've heard. I'm not saying it's the truth, but
Right.
apparently Robbie told someone we know um, that Marissa sent me a message that was positive to Robbie and wants Robbie to give it to me, and Robbie never did. Now I haven't blocked from my text because we had a little tiff one time, but my email's open. There's ways of finding people. He could have posted in my comment page or say, Pink, you know, what's your email? I have a message for you,
Right.
you know, but you know, because Marissa always said it's okay. And I didn't do her a lot either. I move
Mhm.
on. It's like watching a rerun over and over on television. It gets old, it gets boring. I do you a few times and I move on.
But she kept giving new content though, when she'd act the way
But
she
I
did.
haven't done her in so long. Even with her new, because I didn't watch her channel. Even with, you know, new content, I didn't go over and watch her. When I first started doing her, I watched her, not the whole videos because I couldn't take the length of her videos sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know what's sad is people even, you know, putting her down, you know, oh, you're not a life coach or whatever. You know what? I mean, who are we to judge? You know what? She enjoys that. And you know what? So even if she reads from a book or what, who cares? She's helping somebody out there. What's
Mm.
really sad is that if that's something she loves to do, you know, why aren't they doing that? Why isn't Laura going back to crime where she did so well with
Right.
she truly did. And I knew her before she started YouTube, but it was like I watched her grow and she was always focused. And I don't go to crime channels, but I did hers because she stayed on topic. She didn't get off, she didn't get interrupted. You
Right.
know, she stayed on topic. And for me, who has ADHD, you know,
Mhm.
I don't take meds or anything. You know, I'm just learning to deal with it, and I don't mind it. It's like being manic, you
Yep.
know, but and not having to be on meds. But what was I going to say? So what happened? She's not doing as much anymore, and it's all, you know, is it really about the views and how many subs? Because drama.
Yeah.
And I always say, do a
For them.
DIY video. You'll get a hell of a lot more subs doing a DIY video, do it yourself, than you would this drama.
Yeah, I saw that video when you said
Yeah.
that. But why do you think, I mean, I think I know why, but why do you think Laura turned on you like that?
I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know. We're both headstrong. We are both a lot alike, and I'm not saying now like how she is with the F-bombs, but
Mm-hmm.
before YouTube, when we were on Facebook, her and I were very much alike in personalities, and I think it's because we are both headstrong, and and she probably thinks she's right, and I think I'm right, and that's the issue. And can it be resolved? I don't know. I
Well,
don't
so
know.
does Molly. I mean, what's
But
the,
her what she's putting out there, especially what she did to my children, affected my daughter so much. If I told you how far it affected her, it would blow your mind.
so
And
I
I'm not
heard
going to
that,
put my
yeah,
I'm not going to put my daughter out there and what happened,
yeah,
but she is truly affected.
yeah,
And even something like that, you can't apologize for that.
yeah,
I mean, my daughter wanted to go on her live and say, let's talk, not tell her off. Diana won't do that, but let's talk. And she wouldn't do it.
wow,
But you can, put me down all you want at this point because I'm so immune to it. And it's like you no longer affect me. But when you start putting people's families into it, children, my daughter didn't even
children,
have a
yeah,
YouTube channel. I mean, she's not a creator, she doesn't have a platform.
yeah.
My other kid's crush is busy with his life. He doesn't go on YouTube much. My other son doesn't even have a channel.
How would she like it if people said stuff about her kids?
Yeah, but if you say that, she'll be like, "Well, you said this about me, Pauline," and it's like you got to focus. Like, what's really going on? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
let you and I fight, but you need to keep the kids out of it. Our children, absolutely,
Yeah, and
because
there's no
you
reason
don't.
for her to turn it to hate against you either. Like, fine, you guys are both headstrong. You guys may be a lot alike, but just the what she said and the things she's done, it just doesn't make sense where all the
You
anger
know
comes
something,
from.
Bella. You know something. I would be the first to pick up the phone and call Laura privately and say, let's talk. But all she does is scream.
Mm-hmm.
I can't deal with that. I
No.
cannot have a civil conversation with anybody who is just hot headed,
Yeah.
flies up. I'm afraid even if I say one thing, like, what, and discuss an issue we're having, that defense mode goes up in her and
Yeah.
she just flies off the handle. I can't. The only way I could deal with her, and there's one reason why I didn't go on that live, is you've got to be calm and be mature and act like an adult. I am not going in that conversation when they all called Marianne. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not going there. Are you kidding?
No. That's you can't. It doesn't get anywhere. It reminds me of like my mom, man, growing up, she was an alcoholic. You had to walk on eggshells. You
Exactly.
couldn't
And
say.
and you know something, and I'm not saying this about Laura. I'm saying this in general. In general, kids who grew up in alcoholic families, and now this is just a general statement, okay? I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying anyone here or on the other side grew up with an alcoholic family.
Yeah.
It's interesting that even if, say, a father was in recovery and no longer drank, if he didn't take it a step further beyond detox and work on himself, okay, you are still going to have the same behaviors as if you were intoxicated. You
Right.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And kids grow up, and that is the norm to them. And let me give you an example. When I was growing up, I had a best friend who lived right down the street from me. Her parents were like my second family. Okay, I was there all the time, every day after school. The first time, and I was 16 years old, the first time I ever slept over her house, we were in her bedroom and her parents were arguing. I
Mm-hmm.
was shaking, and they
Oh.
weren't like screaming at each other. And I told my friend, I want to go home. And she
Mm-hmm.
said, why? And I said, because I can't handle it. And
You were
for
so
her, that was
uncomfortable.
her norm. I grew
Mm-hmm.
up, my parents never ever argued. They'd have disagreements, okay? They
Right.
never raised their voice. That's how I was raised. And my friend was raised with her parents having these arguments, which is
Right.
fine. People do, but I wasn't used to that. And that was my friend's norm. And my norm was the opposite. And that's when I realized that, something, not all families are the same.
Right.
And I thought at 16, everybody, had calm, quiet
It
families.
was all the same. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But if someone's in recovery, if they don't work on themselves, you're still going to have those same behaviors, you know,
Well, they
you,
stop. I mean, sorry, I'm not trying to
because
interrupt.
that's all you've done it, you've grew up with these behaviors, or when you were actively using, the manipulative behaviors, or the lack of self-love, or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Recovery is working on that. And once you work on your inner self, and it's hard, it's real hard to take a self inventory, whether you have addiction or not.
Right.
I hate to look at myself and say, what can I work on? And wow, I was really a shithead. It's hard to confront your own self, and
Right.
once you work on that, you start to see positive changes, not only with yourself, but your relationship with others, you know? And so we all can do a self inventory, whether we struggle with addiction or not. Um,
Yeah, it's scary too, because I remember, I mean, my mom, when she drank, until she kicked me out at 15, and then years after that. So she didn't quit drinking until she was in the hospital with cirrhosis of the liver, and they said, you have
oh,
6 weeks and you're going to die. And
I'm
she quit
so
drinking,
sorry.
but she made it. I mean, she she quit drinking and she made it. She's still here, and she's had breast cancer twice, lung cancer. It's crazy, but the whole thing
Wow.
is she's still, even though she's been sober 20 plus years, she's still, her mindset is back in her like 20s, it seems like, even though she's 70, 76. But
Hmm.
it's like she acts like a child. She, if she's mad at me, she doesn't call me back, or she
Yeah.
pouts and doesn't act like an adult. It's
Yeah. And you know
frustrating.
something? And that's when you have to look at people. People get frustrated. It's like, when they're friends with somebody, or dating someone, or married to someone, and they're so frustrated. They don't understand, like, why can't you change? Why are you like this? And they're so frustrated. And it's like, literally, that's their normal, that's their norm.
Mm-hmm.
Kids who grow up with abusive parents associate love, with abuse. That's why kids grow up and they tend to marry an abusive person,
That's right.
because that they really believe that is love, and it's sad.
Yeah, and when I went to therapy, she told me, if you would have picked somebody that treated you with respect and listened to you and communicated with you until you went to therapy, it probably wouldn't have worked, because you wouldn't have known how to respond to that because of the way you
Exactly.
grew up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Excellent point. Exactly. So, uh, you're never too old to start. And I know I always, talk about the 12-step program. And and you don't, your higher power doesn't have to be God, substitute
Hmm.
that name for like your role model. The 12-step AA book is an excellent book. I mean, I started changing my life, not that it was bad, but I certainly, you know, could work on myself. We all can. And when I started going to Al-Anon, to
Hmm.
work on myself because of just what I was going through with a child in active addiction at that time. My son's been in recovery.
Oh,
And my
amen.
other children have never, never, thank God, dealt
Right.
with addiction. But it's a family disease. We were all affected. And
Yeah.
I learned through the 12 steps that you know wow, you don't even have to have a child in addiction, to just pick up this book and start really working on yourself, and things start making sense, instead of that frustration of why is that person like that. When I say things like you don't have to go to every argument you're invited to, these are things I learned in Al-Anon, you know
Right.
and I was never like, I was always a type that if you're going to start shit with me, well, I'm giving it right back. And just that slogan, you don't have to go to every fight you're invited to, like a light bulb went off. And I'm like, Yeah, I don't.
Right.
I have choices, because, or just saying, if it gets so out of hand and say your husband's like badgering you, like, I told you you're wrong, you did this, you did. Sometimes if you just say you're right, how
Right.
much it de-escalates. You're right. And you walk away and it stops. It stops.
Wow, that's good.
So these are all like tips and stuff I learned through being in the program, and the daily reads
Yeah.
are mind blowing, and the daily reads always seem to come on the exact day that I needed to hear those exact
And
words.
it's an Al-Anon book?
Yeah, the daily reads is called The Courage to Change. It's available on Amazon.
Okay.
And the other book, let me see, I have it here, is called One Day at a Time in Al-Anon. Okay. This is more geared to, if you grew up with parents or siblings, or your child struggled with addiction. And
Mm-hmm.
even if they're in recovery, because it does affect families, and we can sometimes be, we can act like as if we were in addiction,
Right.
because of what we grew up with. So for those of you who have struggled in addiction, or currently in addiction,
Or have loved ones. Yeah.
I would recommend the AA 12-step book. If you're not if you've never suffered from alcohol or drug abuse, then I would recommend the One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, and that's available on Amazon also.
One Day at a Time, it's called?
It's called One Day at a Time in Al-Anon.
Okay. I'm putting these in the chat one day so
Yeah.
people can. Thank you for sharing that information.
So, like I said with Laura, I would like love nothing more than coming to a resolution. But the yelling, and I can't go there. I've worked so hard on myself. I've
Right.
worked on my integrity over the years, and I just I've learned that, like I said, you don't have to go to every argument that you're invited to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. And it's like, if we could have a civil moment, not with 10 other people on panel talking over each other,
Right.
I don't think that's necessary. I don't want that. If I have my problem is with her, then it's going
Right.
to be me and her, not an audience.
That's right. And these seems like
Yeah.
these people want to bring audiences to everything, you
Yeah.
know?
And you know what? Some things, should be done in private, because
Yep.
Laura and we were the one that had that friendship. These people up there didn't. They have
That's
no
right.
idea. And they're
Mm-hmm.
going to throw out, well, you did that, you did that. I can see it now. It will be a disaster, and it will get nowhere. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to happen. And it's not
And
that I
neither
don't
will
have the
your
balls to go
conversation.
up there. I'm
Yeah.
not going up there and facing that kind of mentality. I will not.
Right. And if all she's going to do is yell and scream when you guys are having a conversation, that's not going to solve anything either. So
Right.
I agree. Why would
I
you want
think
to?
if it was just her and I,
Mm-hmm.
seriously, like face to face, like a hangout chat, looking at each other, I think
Mm-hmm.
the dynamics would change considerably. That's my thought. I could be wrong. I don't know. But when you get other people surrounding you, who does that?
Right.
You've got to fight with one person, and then it's like all these people in your neighborhood are going to surround you. That's like a gang mentality to
As a
me.
game.
That
Yep.
it's intimidating, and then you're going to have someone say, well, she does parody because Pink has unresolved conflicts. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? You can't bring that to the table, and I'm trying to talk to someone who I used to be friends with.
And then you have everybody going, it's almost like everyone in the chats are like, fight, 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 like
Right.
in a fight.
Exactly.
They're
So,
not making it any easier.
no.
They lie. I think there's a lot of people in the chats that make stuff up to cause fights too. It looks like,
So,
not
yeah, Rachel says, I'm sorry, but I would not trust her. She would record it and blast it or use it as blackmail.
mm,
Well, you know what? And that's the thing. I wanted to reach out to her. And,
mm-hmm.
you know, Yeah, because that's what everyone does now. They record. If I make
Mm-hmm.
a comment, they take a snapshot of that. And will she
Mm-hmm.
turn that around and use it against me? I don't know. Would I take the chance if it meant resolving this? Probably. But I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. But um,
Hmm.
that's why I haven't reached out to her, because of exactly about that. Um, but if things die down like they're supposed to after being on that live last night, you
Right.
know what? Then maybe I won't care if it's recorded, because, our intentions might be a little bit different this time. You know,
Right. Well, maybe she'll. I don't. I don't see certain people changing, but who knows?
I mean, I'm not looking to resolve a friendship, because I know she's made it very clear I will never, ever, 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 ever be friends with Pink. That's fine.
And I don't get that. I
But,
don't.
let's go our own ways, and let's just, and we don't even have to hash it out. All it might take is just an apology, a sincere apology, not like Molly's apology.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm
If there's no
sorry.
genuineness to that
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah, she's been like that on Laura's lives, and people says, Molly, say you're sorry. And they're like, I'm sorry.
And under her breath, she's saying "fuck you." Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't usually try not to say that word, but that's what she's saying. You know.
All right.
Sorry.
Anybody ever been caught sleeping on the job?
Let me see. I
I've
think when
never
I was.
been caught. So this is what I do. And it's never happened, but if I'm caught sleeping on my job, I have the perfect excuse that
What?
I'm praying.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you just say, "Oh, I was praying," because you have a right to pray at your work. That's your constitutional right.
Nice.
Religion. So
Nope, never. No, 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 Tiger says.
So I deal with that a lot because of the field I'm working in. So if you
Mm-hmm.
work the evening shift or the overnight shift, you find, um, depending on what kind of a facility is, a lot of the nurses' aides would fall asleep.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they work like two jobs. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, they're great people. A lot of nurses' aides are, from Ghana, from Africa, Haiti, and I'm
Right.
telling you, they work hard. They save their money. They send it back to their country to help support their families, but they're exhausted.
Yeah.
But still, no excuse to fall asleep.
Especially if you're a nurse's aide, right? And that's kind of scary.
Yeah. Oh my God! You want a rated R question? Do you
Big
want
poop.
it?
Yep. Send
You
it.
guys ready for it? Can you
Yep.
take it? Can you take it?
Can we?
All right.
Can we, you guys?
You're not going to believe it when I say this. You'll be like, get on the camera and show it. I don't believe it. All right. Never have I ever bent over in front of a mirror and looked at my own asshole.
I have.
Oh my God. You were so quick to respond.
I have.
All
I
right, people,
forgot
let's be
why.
honest.
I forgot why, but I have. I
They're
did.
going to
Why?
start talking about that now. Bella and
Oh,
Colleen look at
I
their
know.
assholes. I've done
I
it.
know why. Because I was wanting to see, like, if it was hairy.
I wanted to see if I needed it bleached.
Yeah.
Especially living in Hawaii with wearing thongs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
I was.
Laura is they're dead, me too type. Dead to me type. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? As bad as it is, that's. I mean, I'm not putting you down, Happy, but I don't like seeing that. You don't want to wish anyone dead. I know what the context you mean. They're dead. I know you don't wish her dead, but they're dead to you. But
Yeah,
I
he's
had a
saying
friendship with her once, so I can't really say that.
He's saying he thinks Laura feels like once she's done with people, they're dead to her. You know, they don't.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, right? I think that's what he's saying.
Well, if I'm dead to her, then she should start grieving and
Yeah.
move on.
Or make up so she feels.
Well, I'm dead. That you
Yeah.
can't make up with a dead person.
But
Have you ever been taught never to have an argument while someone's still alive because you never know, they might die the next day?
right. Yeah. We never know.
I don't see answers in here to this question. Have you ever bent over in front of a mirror and looked at your asshole? All right. Bella and I admitted, yes, we have. It's okay. No judgment here, right, Bella?
No judgment.
No judgment. And nobody's typing. Next question.
Thanks.
Well, you know what that means? Everyone's done it. Everybody's done it.
Everybody.
Right, because nobody's writing anything unless my chat's behind. Yes, Rachel, good girl. Good girl. Happy, happy, happy. Come on.
Let's see. I think did Jojo say she did? No. Hold on. 1, 2, 2. Happy, did you? Oh my gosh. Tiger Kitty keeps putting eat my dog shit. Okay, I'm hiding that one. Big poops.
Yeah, let's not go there. Yeah, let's just stick with the question.
Tiger Kitty says she has.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody has. Everybody. I can't believe nobody would not.
Okay, next question. I don't see anyone else.
All right. Anybody ever accidentally drunk a drink, took in a drink with trash or a cigarette in it? I have.
No.
You ever take a sip out of a soda can at like a cookout and someone put their cigarette butt in it? Yep.
Ew.
Yeah. Ew. And
that
Celeste,
taste.
Celeste, you know, Cece, her coffee and crime.
Yeah.
She was telling a story a few weeks ago that her husband, like, he chews that chewing tobacco and he spit it in a Coke can and she didn't know and she took a sip.
See, yeah, my husband, soon to be ex, hopefully soon, he used to chew and my son was too, and my husband would leave cups with chew spit around, and it's something we would fight about because I told him one day my son was going to pick it up and think it was something to drink and drink it, and he did.
Oh no.
He took a sip of it and I was like, that's the kind of stuff we would fight about, just stuff. And I would always be in the wrong because I bitch about it, but yet he thinks it was funny. Like,
no, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Ooh.
Disgusting.
Ooh.
Oh, Laura said that. Yeah, Happy said Laura said that. That dead. Some people were dead to her.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
okay. Never have you ever. Now think about when you were kids. Okay. Never have you ever tried to light a fart.
Oh, I don't think I ever did.
My friend did. His pajamas caught on fire. True story. True story. Steven Rosenberg. True story. Yeah.
I heard they do catch on fire.
I was there. It did. He was in the bottom bunk bed, right? And there were like 5 of a neighborhood was filled with kids. I had a blast growing up.
Yeah.
His mother was out, and someone got a hold of a lighter, and it happened so fast. He goes, "Watch this! I'm gonna light my fart on fire." And he farted and lit the lighter, and his pajamas caught on fire. He was okay. I even remember the pajamas he had on. They were like plaid. I'll never forget it. I was like probably 12.
That would have been scary, though. Tiger said I did yesterday.
Everyone's gonna do it tonight now. Oh,
yeah.
Does it really light? Lily Lady, her brother did. Rachel, you gotta try it.
That's hilarious. I like this game.
I know, isn't it fun?
You have a lot of fun games.
Let's see.
That one we played the other night. That one I didn't like so much because I didn't know the answers, but it was fun. I had a blast.
All right. Now think back when you were young, but this may have happened to you last week. I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. But never have I ever had something stuck in an orifice. Now, an orifice is an opening to the body, your ear, your nose, your
Mm-hmm.
butt,
Mm-hmm.
your vagina, an
Mm.
opening in your body.
Or
So,
your bungholio. Okay, what else?
so I never have,
I don't think I have, no.
nor my kids. I lucked out. But
No.
working in emergency medicine, I'll tell you, I had one kid with a matchbox up his nose,
Oh, no.
marbles, yeah. In the mouth too, things caught in the throat.
Yeah. That would be, I've heard, did you ever watch that show on TV that where people would come into the ER with,
Yeah.
I'm like, is this real? Was that real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, there was some crazy stuff. People would come in with stuff stuck in their butt, their
Yeah.
vagina.
One time I had a guy come in with a vibrator stuck up his bum, and the vibrator was still on.
Oh my God.
No lie, true
I
story.
don't know
And
how
then I have
people
a
that,
really sick one. The guy came in, and this was like Boston City, okay? Guy
yeah,
came in with a poodle stuck to him.
stop.
And yeah, they had to do surgery, and that poodle died.
Oh my,
Yeah.
did that guy get arrested?
No.
What?
Well, I'm sure. I don't know. I wasn't there if they put handcuffs on him. I
They
don't know what
better
they did.
have that sick son of a bee.
They didn't handcuff him to the gurney, but
Oh my God,
he went
that's
into
so sad.
surgery, and then after that, I don't know. He went up to one of the floors. I don't know what they did.
What color was it? The vibrator, Jojo?
Oh, the poodle was white.
Oh,
It was a white poodle.
that's so sad. People
So
that
what
do that
happened was
to.
the female, obviously female poodle, her
Oh,
private went into spasms,
yeah.
and it literally got stuck to him. I mean, people
Oh,
do get stuck, even humans. It's happened.
right. I've heard
Yeah.
that.
I've never seen it in all my years of nursing, but it does happen.
That's so sad.
I know, it's sick, isn't it?
Fucker, sick fucker.
And then we had a guy that came up, he had a hamster up his bum and couldn't get it out.
Like Richard Gere, I heard that. That Richard
Richard
Gere.
Gere had a hamster up his bum?
Yeah, it was the 80s or 90s. Yeah, I heard that. It was in the news or something, or in the article. I can't look. Yeah, look it up sometime. Okay, my dog ate cat shit.
All right. Never have I ever had revenge sex.
I have.
I don't think I have. I
One
didn't have a
time.
lot of boyfriends, you know, it wasn't like I was like a one woman, one guy woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
was
then I could never just find any guy to you know,
right.
to have
I was
sex with.
hurt by somebody, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna do this, and then I never did it again. Ugh, I felt bad.
Was it what you thought?
No, it was some loser who ended up stalking me after that. I had in my life, I've had a one time I've had a one night stand, and that was that one, and I never did it again. I still do that. Yeah, revenge sex.
What about you guys? Never.
Yeah, you guys, come on, you got to tell us your deep dark secret. I still do. That's funny. I've had terrible runs. Oh dear, Jojo.
All right. Never have I ever seen a ghost.
I never have.
I have.
You have?
Yep.
Where?
Me and Diana in our front yard. We saw her dad.
Are you serious? I wish I did.
When we do a live again, if she ever wants to do one,
Yeah.
after all this crap,
Right.
we'll
Mhm.
talk about that.
Yeah, that I'd like to hear about that.
Yeah.
You slept with a classmate's wife? Oh, they were divorcing.
Ooh, that sounds like who's that girl up in New Hampshire? My daughter used to call it New Hamster.
No.
That went away for she was a teacher or a teacher's aide, and she had an affair with her student, and he shot her husband. You guys know what's her name? Oh my God!
That's not Mary Kay Letourneau.
No, 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 no. This happened back in the 80s, I believe.
Oh, can we do a?
And the guy who actually shot her husband, Cece did a little thing on it. The guy who actually shot her husband is out of jail. He got released like 5 years ago. And she's
Really?
in there. She was the mastermind, and she's in there for life.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm starting to look
Somebody
like
look that up. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot her name.
Tell us, Jojo. Can you see in the chat on the screen?
Teacher kills husband. Oh, Pamela Smart. Pamela Smart.
Oh, I didn't know that name. Can you see the chat on the screen?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see my comments?
Hold on. I was looking up never. Yeah, never.
Okay. No, I didn't. No, I mean on our Hangouts screen.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No.
That's weird because we can. Why can't I wonder why you can't see it? Because it's just the screen for us to see. I wonder why.
I don't even know what that. So never have I ever been in handcuffs. Now,
I have.
let me just tell you this. I have, but I've never been arrested.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
right?
can you elaborate on that? No, just kidding.
Sure. So I knew this guy. Right? No, never mind. I used to drip candle. I used to tie him. This is true. Okay. I never liked to be domineered, but
Yeah.
I got a little kinky. I'll put it out there. And actually, this was with my husband. We were dating, and I would tie him to the bedpost, and I would take a candle and drip wax on his nipple.
Yeah. I heard some guys like that.
He was a little intimidated because he called me Paul, and he's like, once I tied him up, and then I like basically straddled him, and I just dripped. I mean, he was shocked. He's like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, "You like it?" And he's like, "No, I don't."
Pink has a little kinky side.
Yeah,
like
he was the one that always said, "Paul, I got a headache. Get away from me."
He was like, "I can't handle it."
Well, especially in your 30s, women hit their peak in their 30s, and I swear to God, it's true. It's true.
And then it just dies off because I don't have any sexual desire whatsoever.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't know, when a lot of guys hit their 40s and 50s, it's like, I don't know, they change. I'm not going to elaborate on it, but it's a lot of hard work for them. And I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah.
For me anyway, because I'm not working my butt off, no pun intended, because this guy who never had asthma is wheezing.
Oh my God.
After like 2 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm all set.
Jojo wants to come on. Okay, so we can stay on for like 10, 15 more minutes. Then I gotta go.
3:00 in the morning here. I have to be up at 6.
It's 3 there?
Yeah.
Oh, honey, you got to start getting more sleep. Jojo, what's your email address? So I can send you an invite. So it's 3, then it's 12 here. Happy says, so that must mean Happy's got plenty of sex drive. I think I just have,
Pinky.
I don't have the right man. I think that's it.
So who's been in handcuffs? I'm looking at the chat. Like no one's answering?
Me. I did. I think, did Rachel answer?
Lily Lady never. Tiger Kitty, bring it on.
I am bi, but that purple and yeah, I wouldn't be turned on. If I was, I would never be.
So this is what I heard. I always thought that women who are lesbians, I always thought that they must have a really great relationships because women have feelings and women are more in tune with their other people's feelings than guys are. And then I remember when I was talking to a woman who's a lesbian, and she told me they have the worst relationships more than men. The drama. I'm like, really? But now that I'm older, I can see it. But Yeah.
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
This is to the women. Wait, that wouldn't be it. Never have I ever
Yes,
been
I
with,
have.
been with another woman.
Yes, I have.
I have.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you like it?
The thing is I was always drunk, with
Oh.
this person. So, and then she was bi, so, it was like she wanted like a relationship, and it was right when I first started dating my husband when we were just dating, and then she got psychotic. So that turned me off right there. Like I was like, okay,
Yeah, you were with the wrong one.
yeah.
Just let it go and have fun. No commitment,
Yeah.
for someone who's never done it, don't go out there looking to establish a relationship and then trying it. Just try it
Yeah, it was
first.
not fun with that. I mean, but I was attracted to her. She was very natural. I mean, I think women are beautiful. I still look at women, like not sexually. It's weird. Like I would cuddle up with a woman and snuggle all night. Like that's just I'm attracted to women that way, but
Yeah.
not sexually. It's weird. But I probably could be. I don't know. I
Look
mean,
at Ben. Nice.
hey
Guys
Ben, I thought
love
you were gone.
it.
I mean, I don't know. I can't say I've been sober and done it with somebody that, I've had a good experience with. So
Yeah. Is Jojo coming up?
she said I said maybe tomorrow night because she said she can't, her husband's leaving in a half an hour and we'll be out of
Oh,
here. So
all right. Let me do a couple more.
yeah, perfect time.
Let's see.
Email Jojo Ellie. Happy, she said she can't come on, honey.
I don't get this question. Never
What?
have I ever added bacon to my kale salad.
Oh, I've never eaten a kale salad, so
I don't
no.
get it. Like, are you not just supposed to add bacon to kale?
I don't. Maybe it's something that's not good. I don't know. Ben's watching Spinal
Well,
Tap.
kale is very vegan, vegetarian.
Yeah.
I suppose
Ew.
putting bacon on it defeats the whole purpose. I
Right.
tried kale. I
Ew.
can tolerate it better if it's cooked, but nah.
Yeah, I can't eat kale.
Yeah,
Hello, Cleveland.
kale feels like it's scratching my throat every time I would swallow it.
Do you like Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts. Oh, speaking of Brussels sprouts, yeah, my older son, we call him Tree Man. I came home one day and he had all these mason jars. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm gonna grow sprouts. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm not kidding you. The next day there was sprouts all over my kitchen. In
I
the
love
sink,
them.
and I'm like, I can't believe how fast they grew. They were all in mason jars, and I'm like, what the? I mean, it was coming out of the windows
They
practically.
grew within one day?
With like, all right, maybe I exaggerated. 2 to 3 days. I cannot believe
Oh,
he put water in mason jars and
yeah.
just closed the top, and these things sprouted like crazy.
Really?
Yeah, Lily
You're not
grows kale. Oh,
you're not thinking about falfa sprouts, right? You're thinking of Brussels sprouts?
what are Brussels sprouts?
They're round and green.
Oh
Like,
no, those big round balls.
yeah.
No, I hate them.
Oh, those are so good. Try them, cook them really soft, and then put a bunch of butter on them. You could put some garlic.
They have
They're
a very
so good.
pungent taste. We had to eat them. Like we were like forced to eat our
Yep.
vegetables growing up.
I
No,
hated them growing up.
my mom's a good cook. I couldn't. There was like a pungent taste to it and an aftertaste. I hated them.
Oh, it smells up your house. Terrible. But they're so good.
Yeah, I don't like cabbage. I don't like cabbage.
I don't either.
I
You like
don't either.
liver? I think you like liver.
No,
No?
we had it like once a month growing up. I could smell it on the way home from school when I was walking home. Like, oh my God, it's liver night.
Oh, I
No, we
hate
had a dog.
liver.
My dog liked it. I would pouch the liver and excuse myself from the table and spit it out in the toilet.
I spit mine out in the napkin. I got in so much trouble, but my
Right?
mom could cook, and she cooked really good, but I don't care. No matter what, I could not eat that liver and the texture. Happy, yes. If you put them on the grill, oh my gosh,
No, no.
the
Come on.
Brussels
Who eats a
sprouts,
liver?
the
All right.
Brussels sprouts are so good. Ew,
No,
liver is
and
nasty.
all I heard growing up was how good liver
Oh,
is for you. But
liver and
now it is
onions.
the worst thing to eat because of the cholesterol. It's so high in cholesterol.
Liver
So
and
bad for you.
onions, nasty.
Liver is not good to eat. Your
Big
cholesterol will
round.
go up overnight. Yeah, it's bad. Very high in cholesterol. Very high.
Well, I think it's just nasty anyways. I do like Brussels sprouts. There's not many things have you ever had cow tongue
No, I've seen it at at the
at the
butcher's when I
grocery
was
store?
little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
What
seen
about pig's feet?
no.
Ew.
So no, I haven't eaten anything funky. I won't even eat like calamari. So, there's still like the old fashioned butchers in Boston, right? You go past the front window, and when I was little, I remember being eye level to what they were showing in the window. I saw cow brain,
Oh,
it was traumatizing as a kid. I
oh,
remember holding my dad's hand. I'm like, oh, what's that? And he's like, cow brain. And I'm like,
you're
oh my
like, what?
God.
Oh my God. Oh, I would throw up. Cow brain? Cow
Cow brain.
brain? Oh,
Yeah. People would
no,
eat every single part of an animal, even chicken
that's
feet.
nasty.
I used to
What?
work with a lot of Haitians, and they would eat chicken feet on top of rice.
Oh, I have a bad gag reflex, and sometimes if I hear the wrong thing and I picture it, I literally gag. I um,
Literally.
literally. Pink, what is that stuff? What is it? Hold on. What's that? I can't remember the name of it. It's a special thing that people from Islam eat. Oh, they they've been starting to carry it in more stores. I've always wondered what it is. What do you know what I'm talking about?
Well,
It starts with an H, I think. What is the name of it?
oh, the Hava, non-halal. Look, like HALAL.
Halal,
Yeah,
halal.
yeah.
What's
So,
halal?
well, Muslims don't eat pork.
Right.
So it's kind of like the food gets blessed.
Hmm.
Basically, like, how do I explain it?
So is it a meat?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So, but it's not pork. They do not absolutely. So
yeah.
it's a way of purifying the food, and it's like how it's prepared. It's like, how do you compare it to? It's like when you buy certain meats. What's the word they use? When regular.
I've heard of this halal, and I was like, I wonder if it's good. I don't even know.
It's just purified food, basically. So, like, Muslims don't eat anything that has blood or its byproducts. That's forbidden in Islam.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other foods.
Were you born over there?
No,
No.
no, no.
Have you been there?
My biological father was. No.
Oh, so you were adopted?
Yeah.
So was my husband. My husband,
Oh, yeah. Did he ever find his birth parents?
soon to be ex. I actually, he did not. He grew up an only child, with his adoptive parents, and he said he never had an interest, and then in meeting his birth parents. But then when he really opened up, he said, yeah, he always wondered. So I found his birth mom, but his birth dad didn't even know about him. They weren't together. It was like she was 19, and back then they took her out of school and they sent her somewhere to an all girls school, and she had him, and then didn't tell the dad because it was like a one night hookup from a guy from high school. And so then he ended up finding out from her side of the family that and he met him, but then his birth dad just died a little while ago, so he didn't get a lot of time with him. But the mom, we think she's got some mental stuff going on because she's like a recluse, and I think I understand a little bit now why he is the way he is, even though she didn't raise him, it's in his DNA. Like he's
Yeah.
got, I think he's got depression, but he doesn't even realize it, you know?
Yeah.
So
So
you're,
just back to halal for a minute. It does mean pure. So
mm,
like um they won't use, like, how a butcher uses machines to cut up the meat and
yeah,
grind it. Okay, they don't use that because if there's dirt on the machine, it's not sterile.
right.
So try to look at it that way. So they
So,
don't prepare foods that are like processed. They're
yeah,
manufactured using even utensils, any kind of equipment. Um,
wow,
they use their hands. Of course, they wash them. They wash their feet before they do it. Um,
right.
yeah. So,
So
but
it's
it's
more
not
the,
like, it's like the Orthodox Jew and the Jew. Like some are stricter than others.
yeah,
So a lot of Muslims I know, and also my late husband was Muslim. Their
hmm,
family wasn't like, you know, just on like their high holidays, just like for Lent, Christians might give up meat on Friday. So, but not go to church the rest of the year. But on Christmas
yeah.
and Easter, that's how my husband was.
Have you ever been interested in going over there?
Yeah, one day, and I want to certainly bring my daughter.
Yeah.
Her father came over here when he was young, but he was from Afghanistan. And he actually, when he was in Afghanistan, he was in college over there, and he had pictures like these girls over there were in mini skirts. It was like you thought you were in like Berkeley, California. I mean,
Really?
they were very much pop culture over there during the 70s until the Russians invaded. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there were a lot of girls in mini skirts and the guys. I mean, you would think you were looking at a picture from California or from the
yeah.
States. Um, so
I have a
that country went to shit pretty fast.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend who actually still is married to, where is he from? He's from this place over there. I can't remember the name of it, but he married her, right? And she used to wear the whole uh not just the hijab, but the whole, what's the,
Burqa.
yeah, the whole
Her or him?
burqa.
Her or him?
My girlfriend did, and
Yeah,
then
the burqa. The burqa
yeah,
is the whole outfit.
the whole black, yeah. And she he ended up just taking off on her and going back to his country. And they're still married, but she can't get a divorce from him because I guess something to do with where he lives. It's too hard for her to get a divorce.
Well, see, in Islam, all you have to do is say, I divorced thee three
Three
times and have
times.
three
Yep.
witnesses, and you're divorced. So
Yep.
the problem happens now, it depends where they got married. So
Hmm.
legally,
Over
if she
here.
were to marry him, she'd have to go over there, but she'd also have to go over here to be married here to have it recognized if her residency was here.
Well, she
Now,
got married here, but now he lives over there. So yeah, he
well,
can
he's
say,
got to get his ass back here and get a divorce.
yeah. Well, he's not. It's been like 20 something years.
And
But she,
she's still legally married, right?
yep, yep,
So she can try for an annulment.
really?
Ah, yeah, absolutely. So in the men's dress over there is called a throbe. I think it's THROBE or
Mm,
TROBE, a throbe. That's where they have like the long dress with the pants underneath.
right.
Yeah, those I think are kind of sexy. My husband
Yeah.
on high holidays he used to have some of them, and I don't know. Of course, he was sexy, so I don't know
Well,
anything. It was
some of, yeah, some of her husband back in that back in the day. I think his name was Khalid, or there was another.
Alive?
She only dated Arabs back then. I think his name was Khalid, and she dated some pretty good looking guys. Okay. She picked pig ear. Ew, pig ear.
I'm telling you, there are some cultures that will eat every part of an animal. I'm talking every part.
Ew.
Every part.
Disgusting.
Even the scrotum in the penis. I'm telling
Ew,
you, every part.
Are you serious? Ew.
Serious. Where have you been? Where have you been?
The Chinese eat cats, so ew.
Dogs. It's a delicacy in China. The rich people, what they do is they go in a restaurant. They get to go in the back and pick their own dog.
That's terrible. Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
They pick their own dog.
Oh my God.
And they're alive. It's horrible. 2020 did a show on it years ago. Years ago. I think I was in high school or in college.
Mm-hmm.
And cats, and how they did it was hot. I'm not going to get into it. It was horrific.
I can't.
Really disturbing.
Let's not. But that's really sad. I have such a heart for animals. It just kills me.
Of course, I think we all do.
I would probably save an animal before I'd save a person. I know that sounds terrible, but they're helpless, you know? Like they trust us. It's so sad. Well, I should let you go to bed, and you need to get some rest.
Thank you, everybody. It was good to see everybody.
Thank you for coming on. That was fun.
You're welcome.
I had a great time. We'll do it again sometime.
Yeah, and thank you for shopping at Target today. I saw that video. I didn't see it live, but that was fun in the bathing suits. They got like the triple D, and not that I need one. I don't. But my daughter is kind of well endowed, and you know, perfect place, you know, because we have such a hard time finding her tops. And, Target is a place. Hard.
Even bras. I mean, it's hard to find bras because, you know, all these stores have these cute, you know, little probably C cup D tops, you know, and they're all so pretty. But when you start getting to the bigger ones, you can't find many, and if you do, they look like grandma bras.
Yeah, and they always put clothes on mannequins that are like little sizes, and the shoes, the perfect size 6, and then you go to get your size, and you look like you just put your feet in a canoe. You know, it's like, well, it didn't look like that on top of the box, the display shoe.
You know, they use the smallest size.
I know they use the size 6, and one of the girls I work with, she has the cutest feet, and I said to her today, what size is your foot? She goes 6. And I'm like, oh my God, you have the perfect foot.
Yeah, mine's a 6.5. My mom's is a 5.
Oh no.
She has a 5.
Yeah, crazy. I'm an 8.5.
That's, I think, like average. 7.5, 8, something like that. That's average.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, Pink.
Yeah, hold on. Bella, one more question. Rachel asked, did you get a bathing suit?
No, I didn't want to try it on. I was like, I'll come back another time. I got other stuff.
Did you get those shirts that had what was it, the mom shirt or?
Well, I tried on the Chinese or the Tokyo one. They only had a medium. That one didn't work, but I got the tough mom one, that whatever.
Awesome.
That one was a cute one. So
yeah. It was.
Then I got some little flip flops that were like $5.99.
Well, Old Navy, you can get like 2 pairs for like $5.
Really? I'm a bargain shopper.
Are you kidding? Old Navy, people, tell them about Old Navy. 2 for $5. They have that sale a lot. Well,
Christmas time maybe, and then before that it was like
8 is a flapper fee. Come on. What size are you, Tiger?
Yeah. What size are you, Tiger Kitty? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. What was I going to ask you? One more thing. Dang it. I was going to ask you something else. Go ahead. What was I going to ask? Oh, I don't remember. I'll have to ask you next time. That was bullshit.
Do you want the audience to give an applause?
Yeah.
Woo!
Woohoo, everybody. Let's do they have a seal clap? Do they have the seal clap?
What?
Do they have the seal clap?
I'm looking. No. What's this?
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Excuse me. Oh, you
We're
know
so
who?
immature.
You know who farted on camera the other night?
Who?
MGL.
Again?
She was like, I farted. I'm like,
Again? I know, like last month at the 25-minute mark, 28
ew.
minute mark, she farted.
I think she did it again, like last week. Maybe it was a month ago. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Kitty is a 6. Kitty is a 6 and bye, she says.
She what?
Kitty is a 6 and bye, she says.
Oh.
That that matches your picture, that scream that just came up. Yeah, look. Oh, I bet her husband is
we're just warming up.
too many
I have an idea.
What?
Listen, I have an idea.
Oh, now I get it.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
It shows a cup.
It's a cup?
Something dropping.
But what is that? What are you?
Sound machine.
Where'd you get it?
You can get them on Amazon. It's the red one.
Oh,
sound machine on it.
Read
Oh,
Tiger's.
I know where I got this one. I got this at Newberry Comics.
Read Tiger's comment, Pink.
Kitty is a 6 and bye. Hold on. He thinking Pinky might want to have a go. Breaking dishes. Oh, that's a gun. I thought that was a feather. That's a gun.
Do you get it?
No.
At
the bye thing?
With her, yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? Why not? I'll try anything once or twice.
I want one of those. Having Pink around is better than Looney Tune cartoons. Have you ever yodeled in the canyon before?
I can't yodel.
I can't either. Thank you, Pink. Oh, I think once Tiger Queen, I think Pink wants to have a go with me first, and then maybe if she has anything left, then
definitely Bella is first. Are you kidding? You are hot. You are hot.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm serious.
Aw, that's so sweet. No. I can be though sometimes. No.
I bet you can.
Ooh, I am Italian and Greek. I used to be very sexual. I used to be years ago, but not anymore.
Well, you still can be sexual. Why?
Someone needs to bring it out in me. I don't know. Did I tell you?
We'll bring it out of you.
Pink, you probably didn't watch it, but did you watch that live? I read the text from my husband. I know he's my husband, but he hasn't, since we broke up, separated, he hasn't called or we've talked, but not to get back together. He hasn't called me and said, you want to go on a date or come to my door and said, let's work this out. Nothing. And then he texts me on freaking Easter morning, do you want to have sex today? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, he fuck off me first, huh? He's like, I didn't know how to ask you because I know I don't want to feel like you're an object, because that's one thing I always said to him, I always felt like an object because he'd ignore me unless he wanted sex.
I've been thinking of you and I want you.
Yeah, nothing like that. Just
you want to have sex. Yeah, that's romantic.
And so I go, no. I mean, I haven't talked to you in How long? No, it's what it says. Do you feel like making love today? I cut off all my hair. Only asking because I do as usual, but I don't know how to approach you about it without making you feel objectified. Because that's what I always would say to him. Because he looked at porn all the time. He ignored me and looked at porn and treated me like shit unless he wanted sex. So I said no.
Good girl. Good girl.
No, I have to have more respect for myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys yodeling each other's canyons. Oh my god.
Yodeling.
Happy says, you guys yodeling in each other's canyons. I'd pay to see that. You get it? Come to the other side.
Oh, yes, I got that.
All right. Oh my god. Nice.
Yeah, I feel better.
Well, you have a good night.
Is Molly in here?
I
know. Oh,
I thought that
you,
was
Molly.
you.
We love you. We really do.
I thought that was you, Pink. It was your machine.
No, I thought it was Molly came in. We love you, Marissa.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
All right, everyone. Have a great night.
You too, honey. Have a good day at work tomorrow.
Thank
Sweet
you.
dreams. Okay.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye, honey. Okay. Aw. Aw. Okay. Wait. Oh, she's gone. Okay. It's time to go by, everybody. Bella, come to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through. Break on through. Break on through to the other side. Just kidding. All right, y'all. Thank you guys. That was a blast. How long? I think this is my longest live, actually. Night, y'all. Night, happy. Thanks for hanging out. That was a lot of fun. I think it's the longest live I've done, and it was a lot of fun. So love you guys. Thank you for supporting me and hanging out while I'm still trying to figure out my channel. If anyone has any ideas, stuff you'd like covered or topics you'd like talked about or whatevs, let me know. I want something different. I don't want to be like everybody else. Okay. Mwah. Love you guys. Sweet dreams. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, grab a shoe and beat them till they're black and blue. Thanks, Pinky, for coming on. I wanted Pink to come on her channel as Pinky Tuscadero. I think that would be hilarious. Okay. Good night, guys. Bye. Now I get to go be by myself and my doggy. Peace and love, baby. Bye, y'all.